mad about nothing. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, I said I was gonna have my bracelet on today so I could pay tribute to my spirit guides as I honor my babies. Ace, what they talking about? Nothing. Ace said they ain't talking about nothing. Okay? Let's move these bracelets around. Okay. So, let me get the title of the video down. Right. All right, y'all. So this is going to be a reading. We're going to run through. Okay. 1:37 on the clock. Okay. I was watching this video right here. Oh, that's my girl, Amazing Grace. I was watching that video too, but I was watching this video. Oh my goodness. I was watching Dr. Pimple Popper yesterday. It's crazy. But let me get this video that I was watching. This one.
Nostradamus named the signs of the zodiac that even demons were afraid of. There are special signs of the zodiac. You yourself are among them. Subscribe to the channel if you want to know the to reveal the name. Stir.
Alright.
Their energies. In the comments, which of your friends you consider a person capable of defeating any evil?
Baby, I'm using my machine. It's so that damn juice is so good. That strawberry lemonade frozen. Oh my goodness.
They're just not using her machine.
Yes. Taste it, dispense it a little bit. It's so good. Okay.
She said it's so good.
All right. Hello.
Even by demons.
Listen to this.
The first sign is Scorpio. Of all the signs, to reveal the names of those who were feared even by demons.
These are zodiac signs that
The first sign is Scorpio. Of all the signs of the zodiac, it is Scorpio that demons avoid. This is not superstition, but an ancient astrological truth recorded in one of Nostradamus's prophecies. These people combine absolute control over fear and a predatory desire to destroy evil. Their energy is not just dark, it is controlled, focused, and aimed at suppressing any form of evil.
It said that Scorpio's energy is not just dark. It is focused and aimed at destroying any amount of evil, okay?
Scorpio can look into the very essence of vice and bring out information from there
that they can look into the vice and bring out any information. Like, even demons are afraid of Scorpios. Like, come on now. All right, Scorpio Stellum over here. So, anyway, we're not going to feed too much into that. All right, so the title of this video is, let's go to the live. All right. So it says, this spiritual narcissist is going to be mad you took their victim and reclaimed your destiny, daughters. Okay. So, my brother is a triple Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Okay. I bet you he ain't afraid of shit. If he is, he better start working on it and get that together. But I don't think he afraid of shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some juice. I probably shouldn't be drinking anything cold on camera, but y'all, this is so good. We selling frozen drinks this summer. No alcohol. Did I spell narcissist right? I know I left. Going to be mad. All right. Okay, so this spiritual narcissist is going to be mad that you took their victims and the Destiny daughters are reclaiming their power, okay? I am going to run through each zodiac sign. All right, I'm going to run through each zodiac sign. What did I say I was going to do on, let me go to Twitter. So I said I'm going to run through each zodiac sign with 1 to 3 card pull and intuitive message, overall goddess and Maa Kali message. All right. So that's the first thing I'm going to pull is a Maa Kali message. So Maa Kali, Maa Durga, Sri Sai. Bow to Sri Sai, may peace be with all. I ask that we call in our destiny helpers, our ascended masters, our deities, our guides, and our higher vibrational ancestors, okay? Higher vibrational ancestors to assist us with this message. As I channel, I ask Divine to use me as a vessel to assist the collective, block out any interruptions, any disturbances that are sent to distract me or the collective, okay? All messages must be in English, okay? All comments must be in English. Any evil eyes that are sent towards me, my loved ones, the collective loved ones, is returned back to sender 7-11 times. All right, and all that energy is taken. All right, all that energy is taken. The only thing that is reflected back, let me change that up. All right, any evil eye, any manipulation, any dark magic sent to harm me, the collective, our loved ones, is going to be taken. All right, cleansed up and used for our better good. And I am sending karma back to you guys 7-11 times. All right, so take that however necessarily you need to take it. All right, so be careful how you sending it. All right, thank you so much, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, y'all, look at my profile picture that I put. I am so cute. All right. So let's see, what does Maa Kali, what does she have for us in regards to these narcissists? I'm asking her to give us a message in regards to the narcissist and to kind of assist her daughters on this path that we are journeying through. Okay, give us an overall message. Devi Maa Kali. Okay, Devi Maa Kali. So goddess Maa Kali. All right. Let's see what the overall message is. So somebody is definitely going through a rebirth during this new moon. Now that the new moon has transited through, because it's not the new moon anymore, right? The moon phase has cracked just a little bit. There's a little light in this darkness, right? Someone is definitely experiencing a new life. Okay, it's as if you were reborn. Hi, Lori, baby. Hi, right on time. Okay, so Devi Maa Kali is going to be the overall message. Okay, somebody could be going through a Saturn return. If you're not going through it, you're getting ready to experience it. I don't know if someone's turning, 30, 31 or whatnot in these next couple months. So these may feel as if, this is the Saturn Sati right before, and you're already feeling as if you are going through a dark night of the soul, or you're getting ready to experience something that you've never experienced before. And honestly, you might be a little intimidated with the path that's in front of you, or you feel a little nervous. Okay, it's okay. The goddess is here to assist you on your path. And don't worry about doing things wrong, or if you fucked up in the past. Shit, it's life. All right. So, Devi Maa Kali, endlessly love, infinite forgiveness. She will never turn away from you, no matter what you have done. What I say. No matter how many mistakes you have made, she is here for you always. Feel the safety in the sanctuary of her divine hugs. She is your soft place to fall, your kindest and most enthusiastic advocate. Let her shift your experience away from endless tasks and ever-granting expectations into sweet relief and comforting connections. There are times when we need our mother. This is natural and necessary. However, for whatever reason, we may not be able to turn to a mother figure in our lives in the times of need. There is no need to feel deprived during such moments, for we have divine mother who want to help us have endless resources to do so. I just want to highlight some things. I'm highlighting we may not be able to turn to the mother figure in our lives in times of need. There's no need to feel deprived during such moments, for we have the divine mother who wants to help us and has endless resources to do so. The problem of receiving grace is never with the source of it. By its natural grace flows with generosity, so needing to earn or deserve it goes against the very nature of grace itself. However, we can struggle to be open to it. And have a subconscious resistance to receiving it. Intellectually, we may know that we are worthy of help, and even that others will also benefit when we are flourishing. So that grace brings multiple benefits to all. Yet we can still be more attached. To difficulty than the resolution. Why is that? We cannot underestimate the influence of belief systems created in the response to childhood trauma. Okay, my eyelash keeps sticking. The responses to childhood trauma. and the impact that these unchecked beliefs can have in our adult lives. All right, there we go. We're getting down to the beauty of it all. The beauty is that Kali will not only help us identify where we have blocks, she will also help liberate the soul by providing us with a choice. You always have a choice. We can allow her to consume those past traumas, relieving the soul of karmic burdens. Devi Mind Grace is not about encouraging psychological regression or giving up the necessary learning and responsibilities to grow. It is a recognition that there are times when a mature adult, y'all know I'm highlighting that, okay, let me not do that. Last time I did that, I almost fell off this motherfucking chair on live. Let me read that again, okay? It is a recognition that there are times when even a mature adult just needs to feel loved, held, appreciated, cherished, and adored. Not for the sake of boosting the ego, but for replenishing the heart that wants to give and give and give and give. It is about withdrawing from the distractions and the battles, for it is about withdrawing from the distractions and the battles for a time. Not to escape from what you need to do, karma. Not to escape from what you need to do, but to have the energy and the clarity of the mind to approach your life journey effectively. Regression is avoidance, okay? Regression is avoidance. Whereas reconnecting with a childlike relationship to the divine replenish the inner reserve so that one can continue, change approach, gain supportive allies so that the success can unfold more gracefully and swiftly. Y'all ever wonder why shit just keep happening? Because you ain't had time to rest. Them kids don't get tired. The devotee of Maa Kali and the Hindu saints, Sir Ramakrishna, taught that when a tree is young, it should be fenced all around, lest it will be destroyed by the cattle. What does that mean for us? Positive qualities such as healthy self-esteem can be begun within us, can be burgeoned, I don't know, within us when we are not fully aware of the extent of a positive change that comes from subtle inner shifts of the mind, the heart, and the soul. Significant healing shifts often take place beneath the conscious awareness. Oh my goodness. Beneath the conscious awareness. This is good. It prevents self-sabotaging aspects of the mind from killing off the fleeting qualities before it is strong enough to stand up to the patterns of the past and assert itself, rather than, for example, being trampled over and over critically and shaming voices. The protection of the young tree is the symbol for taking care of what is vulnerable until it becomes strong enough to stand on its own, fulfilling its destiny. Oh. This is what a mother is meant to do for her child. That is what Maa Kali Devi does for all her children. Yes, she does. If they will come to her. If they will come to her. There is something good growing within you. Don't be clumsy. Ill-wishing energies around you, within you. Get anywhere and don't let ill-wishing energies near you or around you. They will, that says nothing about what they will do, okay? I don't want to say that. There is something good growing within you. Don't let clumsy or ill-wishing energies around you or within you get anywhere near you. That's what it say. Let Kali Ma protect you from within and without. Okay? Let Kali Ma protect you from within and without. This particular form of Kali is without the association of battles and war with which she is more commonly connected to. Instead, she is the divine mother holding your being in her arms in a quiet, peaceful nurturing of the soul, rocking you back and forth with a gently sweet lullaby up on her lips. The Hindu scripture teaches you that when Shiva drank the poison that threatened to consume and destroy the world, he became sick with pain of it. So he transformed himself into a baby, feeding at Maa Kali's breast. Her milk smoothed the poison, taking away the pain. If you have been taking up energies from others, baby, these spiritual narcissists is gonna be mad that the divine mother has you nursing at her breast. Woo! If you have been taking on energies from others, perhaps unintentionally or even intentionally, it is an attempt to alleviate their suffering. In an attempt to alleviate their suffering. Okay? All narcissists are in pain. Then this is a message that Kali is providing you with relief and healing now. When you have so much going on that it feels like too much, permit yourself to seek her out and be comfortable, held, and reassured. It is natural for a child to need and reach for his mother. You are deserving of comfort. Allow yourself to experience it without reservation. Okay? Allow yourself to experience it without reservation. All right, so let's burn the Palo Santos, okay? And then let's get our incense burning. We are going to burn. Lori said, this is deep. It's deep. Definitely need a cup holder. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me go burn the incense on the altar as well. I'm going to put y'all on mute for a second while I do something. Okay. So very deep, very deep. Okay. So we have an invocation ritual that is always attached to these readings. And I think because Devi Maa Kali has come out, this is absolutely a sign that we are just, you know, like kind of pulling on that avatar. Okay, I'm saying avatar, but that goddess in these messages that I'm going to give to y'all. So if you don't relate, don't be here. All right. But I think that this is for everybody. So the invocation ritual says, imagine and visualize and intend that you are a beautiful, precious child. If you do not have a positive experience with being loved, accept and enjoy for who you are, who you were as a child in a safe and respectable environment. Then you may like to intend to open up to a new experience of unconditional love, protection, and safety for the child within now. You may even like to imagine or feel or visualize that you are being cuddled, rocked gently by the Divine Mother by hugging and cuddling yourself. Begin making smoothing sounds as you safely and softly rock back and forth. This is comforting. Be kind. Being really loved can take some getting used to if it is unfamiliar to you. Love can bring up some shock, anger, and grief before it brings peace. There is a tremendous freedom that arises in the feeling such feelings and then letting them go. In this process, you have a safety to feel whatever you wish. Allow it to be compassionately witnessed by the Divine Mother. If you wish to talk to the Divine Mother, do so now. Just tell her what is on your mind and what you need. Listen for her response by tuning into your heart space, knowing that her answers show up in the best possible timing, be in the best possible way. When you are ready, complete your process by saying this invocation prayer. Okay, this is Kali's Maa Mudra. Okay, y'all see that? All right, this is Kali's Maa Mudra. Anytime that you are speaking to her, calling on her, this is her mudra. Okay, this is what it looks like when your hands are like this. So your thumbs are just crossed, your pointer fingers are touching at the point, and your fingers are crossed. Okay, all right. So the invocation prayer, you know, when you're talking to her, when you feel comfortable with, you know, speaking to her in a particular way, it's almost as if this is a microphone, okay? She's giving you the mic, all right? You want to hold it at your heart space, and this is the invocation prayer. Supreme Mother of the universe, I am in your hands. My body, my mind, my soul seeks refuge in you. I am now fed by your nectar, which alleviates the poison and brings strength, wisdom, and peace. I settle into your presence. You and I are bonded in divine love, a bond that could never be broken. May your comfort arise in my heart now, reaching through all my dimensions for the spiritual benefit of all. May your comfort arise in my heart now, reaching through all dimensions for the spiritual benefit of all. Maa Kali, Maa Kali, Maa Kali. Okay? Place your hands at your heart and just bow your head, you know? And that's it. All right? That's it. Thank you so much, Divine Mother. Thank you. Thank you. Before I made the title of this video, I did not know I was pulling that card, okay? So, absolutely Reclaim your destiny, daughters. Okay? Reclaim your destiny, daughters. I feel as if I'm talking to a group of women that are here, and y'all may have had some type of relationship with a female that you looked up to as a mother, as a it could have been your actual mother, it could have been a big sister, it could have been the lady down the street that you was always at her house, it could have been your friend's mother, whatever it was. All right, the relationship has always been rocky and tied, and almost as if no matter what, the way that they have treated you has prevented some type of healing from taking place with you and the actual divine mother. All right, these are spiritual narcissists. Okay, these are spiritual narcissists. Anybody that wants to prevent your healing from occurring is a spiritual narcissist. Okay, so now it's time that you reclaim your destiny. You take a stop, a pause, and you say no more, no more, no more, no more. You do this without arguing, you do this without fighting, and you just say, you know what, divine mother, I give all of this poison over to you. I would no longer let it poison my throat chakra, leaking down into my heart chakra. One thing about that poison that Shiva drank, he put it into his throat, and his throat instantly turned blue, right? They said that it had to be alleviated, or once it got down into his lower chakras, that it will destroy the earth. Okay? He will be no more. Mahadev will be no more, and it will destroy all of Brahma's creation. Okay? And we just can't have that. We just can't have that. Okay? We have things that we have to create. We have things that we have to do. And this is why we were born the way that we were born. And this is why we have the destinies that we have. And we cannot allow anyone or anything to poison what God, Most High, has set us on a path or a mission to do. Let's pull these cards. Okay? So I said I was starting with Taurus. This is either going to be advice or it's going to be it's going to be advice too, because there's an intuitive message that's coming through here. All right. Divine Mother already said turn it over to her. So however the message is showing up, that's how the message is showing up. You can have a Taurus placements in your sun, moon, rising, Saturn, or north node. Could be in your south node energy as well. Take it how it resonates. Libra does not. You also can have a Taurus in the 4th house. Okay, because that's where the mother resides, is in the 4th house. The father is in the 10th house. Okay, even though Taurus is a 2nd house placement, the mother is always in the 4th house. Okay, I'm not talking about your mother-in-law. I'm talking about your mother. All right, no peace like home. And then orphanage in reverse. Okay, so Taurus, you feel as if you were abandoned. All right. Leo house is being activated. 5th house is being activated. You want to give your children something. Oh my goodness, I just got chills. You want to give your children something that you have never, ever, ever have. You cannot act like your mother. Okay. You also cannot treat your mother or your parental guardian. Okay. I'm getting parental guardian because it says orphanage, right? So there is maybe a big sister that is also in the picture. You don't want to be disrespectful to them in front of your children, right? You want to learn to be quiet. You also want to be able to kind of pull them to the side and express yourself a certain type of way, but without doing it in a poisonous, I don't know, like a poisonous way. Like it's about, it's not what you're saying, it's how you're saying it, okay? It's not what you're saying, it's how you're saying it, okay? So no place like home, meaning that you could be wanting to visit back home, or you are traveling back home and there may be something that is totally going on and you're like, I don't know. I just don't fit in with these people, okay? You're making your children feel as a outcast as well too. All right? King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm deserving of all in the best in life, okay? You can definitely have all and get the best in life, but this King of Pentacles is giving I don't know why I said like this is not a mother-in-law. This isn't your mother-in-law, but it could be your children's grandmother that you are slandering in some way, shape, or form. This lady was actually your mom in the past life, okay? She actually probably was your mom in the past life. Look at that. The Ace of Swords. And there's just something that you definitely need to repair in this relationship. You need to be very careful about the way that you're talking and speaking on the divine feminine in your life. The Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. The Queen of Pentacles. You definitely need to be very, very, very careful about the way that you're speaking on the divine feminines in your life. This has affected your money. You can think that you're rich, but guess what? You could be richer, bitch. All right, Queen of Pentacles. It could be a Virgo. It could be a Taurus, another Taurus, or a Capricorn. Strong on the Virgo, though. All right, one more card. Thank you so much for Taurus. All right, the Six of Swords. Pushing into peace and calmer waters, all right? You may feel defeated, but guess what? You're not. You're not defeated. The Divine Mother is going to give you all the love that you have. Let's say you have a truthful and honest conversation and this person be like, well, I just never liked you. That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to say, well, I never liked you either. Because you did. You did like this King of Pentacles, this Queen of Pentacles at one point. At some point before this King of Pentacles turned into reverse, you actually was all peachy and cool with this woman. But guess what? She gonna ride for her child regardless. She gonna ride for her child regardless. Can you be mad at her if you ride for yours? Like, it's a way to ride for somebody and not... It's a way to ride from somebody and just don't be, you know, ass kissing and be like, well, you know what? Just show your child different, okay? Just show your family different, all right? Just show your family different, because what's going to happen is your own child is going to grow up and be just like you. They're going to be just like you. Even though you want to give them different advice, this poison is going to leak down into your home, okay? This particular poison is going to leak down into your home, okay? The World card, all right? So cycles have to be complete, and you got to get that shit together. Who has the Taurus? Gemini. This was the answer to the dream I had last night, okay? All right, Gemini. So Gemini, sun, moon, rising, north node, could be your south node as well, depending on where you are in life. All right. You can have Gemini in the 4th house as well. Saturn placement. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, 2nd house is activated. Milk and honey. And then come to the edge in reverse. Gemini, 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 Gemini. This feels like a divine feminine upgrade. This feels like you have already, I really feel that come to the edge. I feel like you already leaped off that bitch, right? And now you like, hold on, let me go back. I didn't leap far enough, right? So there's a lot of cleansing rituals that are going on. Continue to do that, okay? A lot of cleansing rituals that are going on. You may have already flushed all of the poison out of your body. You get what I'm saying? You've already done a lot of spiritual baths, a lot of cleansing or whatnot. I really feel as if you are at a purified state and you don't know, you like, I've been there, I've done that. I don't want to really do that again, you know? And so you may be kind of, I don't want to say scared, but it's almost as if whatever you have experienced in a previous narcissistic relationship or whatever is as if you like, I don't want to experience that again. Well, all of these cleansing baths that you have done, they're really to, I did in the last reading that I did, I said that, you know, whatever is going on in your life, now the Divine Mother, God, is going to give you what you really deserve. You cannot be scared of this next step. I do feel as if someone is probably tapping into a religion pantheon where they feel very at home. They feel very at home. When they do certain rituals, you could be looking to get initiated into a particular line. Good job, okay? I do feel as if that line is going to help you kind of open up more and be free with yourself, okay? I don't knock religion pantheons or anything like that. I don't knock hoodoo either, right? But I feel as if maybe you have done some hoodoo here and you kind of trampled through the muddy waters and now you are at that part of the jungle that where you got to the edge of the jungle and you like, oh my God, this is so fucking beautiful. But all that I went through to get here, I don't want to walk through that shit again. Okay? So I either need to jump off the edge of this cliff or I need to send smoke signals in the air and tell them, hey, I'm here, I'm here. It's up to you how you do that. You can rise with the angels or you can jump off the cliff, okay? Now, I know people are going to be like, well, if I jump off the cliff, I'm going to unalive myself. No, you're not. Because I actually feel as if you were prepared and you might have brought a parachute. Damn, that's deep. That's deep how I just seen that. I just feel as if you brought a parachute. And one thing about a parachute, it doesn't stay up in the air forever. So don't think that wherever you are going, that, okay, well, now I'm going to be up high. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be doing there. I just feel like you're finding your place. Okay, second house is activated and sixth house is activated. You can have Virgo in the second house. All right, so the way that you make your money could consist of you being in some type of food business or either some type of health, nutrition business or something along that way, right? Maybe you've gotten fit over the time you've been doing exercise rituals. Okay, you've been working out. You've been running. Is that what I'm getting here? A Gemini running? Very interesting. Very interesting. You could have just been running for your life and now you found out that you're a sprinter. Okay? Whatever it is that you've been doing and you've been working out, it's so that you can balance out your heart space. Two of Swords in reverse, Libra moon in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse. You're definitely not going back to where you made choices at, okay? Where people put you as last options, you put your divine feminine above all. All right, thank you so much, Divine. Somebody can have a Pisces Saturn. All right, give me one more card. Yep, thank you so much. The Fool card, okay? Divine is telling you jump off the edge of that cliff, all right? So it says come to the edge. I'm scared. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. All right, somebody can have a Gemini North Node, Sagittarius South Node. All right, thank you so much. What's above that Fool? Thank you so much. What's above that Fool? All right, the Ace of Cups. All right, your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your heart space. Listen to what your heart chakra is telling you. That's the Divine Mother really speaking life back into you when you thought that you had no other options, you had no other choices, and maybe some of y'all was going through a moment of time where you almost was like, do I really want to be here? Okay? that's the muddy waters that you really trampled in. All of that was because you were walking you was walking through the wrong doors, okay? Now you found out where you're supposed to be, and you're clear on that, all right? You're clear on that. Your intuition has guided you to this space. It wasn't another person. It wasn't another person, and I'm going to be honest, it really wasn't a lot of that therapy that you got last year either. You can't even remember half of the shit that happened in those sessions, okay? It's really been your intuition was like, now. That's not the way that I'm dragging you. That's not the way that I'm dragging you, okay? I told you to go to the end of the motherfucking jungle, not to keep staying right here in the middle, all right? Some of y'all feel like it's a fucking, oh, I ain't gonna say that. Thank you so much. The world card is out again, upright for my Gemini. So cycles are closing, and it's just time for you to wrap this shit up, okay? It's time for you to wrap this shit up and get on to what it is that you're supposed to be doing that you love to do, okay? No more of, I feel as if you may have been a part, 222 on the timer. You may have been a part of that narcissistic ass mess too that was holding you back. You may have contributed a lot to that as well. Let me read what 222 is. Okay. Is that a number that y'all been seeing? Because I've been seeing that a lot. Okay, so 222 appears to let you know that you are in direct alignment with your soul purpose, and your guides are pleased with the progress you have been making when it comes to keeping boundaries and staying calm in difficult situations. Remain balanced, okay? All right, Gemini. All right, Cancer. All right, Cancer. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It was the last one I wrote down earlier all week too. All week. Wow. You got to share it with me. You got to share it with me. All right, so I said all week. All Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node. Okay, 4th house is activated. You can have Saturn in Cancer. You can also have South Node in Cancer as well too for this message to hit you. All right, so take what resonates and leave what does not. It definitely probably does resonate with you though. All right, Cancer. Community. 8th house is activated. You can have Cancer in the 8th house. New life in reverse. 12th house is activated. Okay, so your water houses are activated. 4th, 8, and 12. All right. There's some type of trine there that is a water trine. All right. No place like home is in reverse. So you can have that 4th house retrograding. Okay. Divine wants to teach you something about that 4th house. Okay. You can have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in that 4th house. Thank you so much, Divine. Cancer. I feel as if you are giving the narcissist power over you. The narcissist is someone that is in your house. It could be your girlfriend. It could be your boyfriend. It could be your children, right? You are giving them power over you. You're making it seem as if it's them, but the Divine Mother has given you countless of opportunities to help. is deep. Are you not doing the work? Are you not doing the work? Are you not wanting to do the work? Why aren't you doing the work? Are you the narcissist? All right, Cancer. Thank you so much, Divine. Thank you so much. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you and someone in your house could be the can be narcissists. Y'all kids is sick of y'all. Y'all kids is fucking sick of y'all. There's a lot of arguing and fighting that's happening at home. It could be with a Taurus or somebody that has a Taurus Venus. Look at that. The Seven of Wands. There's a lot of arguing and fighting that's going on at home. Okay? I feel as if, let me get one more card. The Two of Swords. This is not something that is going to be balanced out overnight. But it's something in the spell work that you're saying. Okay? Regression is avoidance. Whereas reconnecting with a childlike relationship to the divine replenish the inner reserve so one can continue. Change approach and gain supportive allies so that success can unfold more gracefully and swiftly. Okay? I feel as if the allies that you have on your side, they're no good for you. They're no good for you. They could be leading you and guiding you into more narcissistic ass ways. This is on both ends. This is on both ends. With this Five of Pentacles coming out, it's both of y'all. It's both of y'all. It says no place like home. You're not going to be able to escape this because whatever this life is, you was born into it for a certain reason. Oh my God, I need to send this to my sister, is what Lori said. So it's as if you were born and birthed into this particular life so that you can break these ties, okay? So that y'all can kind of fix this. This same person from the past life, okay? The community. Maybe y'all are needing to go to church, or maybe y'all are needing to, I don't know, like, I just feel as if there is somebody that is wanting to help you and assist you, and there's a triangle. There's multiple people that are wanting to help you and assist you on your person's side and on your side. But I feel as if you feel like, can't nobody help this motherfucker. Do you want to help them or not? If you can't help them, then why the fuck are you still with them? Why are you with somebody and saying, can't nobody help this motherfucker? You're a narcissist, and so are they. Because they're probably saying the same thing about you. Look at that. The King of Pentacles, the King of Wands. You feel as if you are top dog, get the most out the lesson. And then the Hanged One. All right? Somebody has been giving you wise advice on the side. And what is on the other side of this Hanged One? I got an idea what's on the other side of there. What's on the other side of this Hanged One? Two cards. The Nine of Cups, somebody that thinks that they know it all. And the Nine of Wands, okay? 9-9. 9-9 taking over for the 2000. All right? Your child could have been born in 1999 or something happened in 1999. Maybe you've been dating this person since 1999. Maybe your ass was born in 1999. Whatever happened in 1999, it needs to be replayed back, okay? It needs to come back to the forefront. There maybe was an ancestor that passed away in 1999 that has been giving you some type of wise advice, and I just don't feel like you're listening to your ancestors, okay? This person has sent multiple people. Look at that, the Fool card in reverse. Somebody is definitely not listening to their ancestors. They're not even, they just rebelling against all of the advice that has been given to this Cancer. Cancer, this is you, and this is also somebody that is in your energy. I can feel it. Not just you, but it's also your friends. It's everyone that you have allowed into your heart space, aka your home. It's like everybody is fools in this bitch. Fools in reverse at that. I really feel as if 4th house is retrograded in your chart. I just seen the 5 of Wands, okay? And the Justice in reverse. You feel as if things are unjust and unfair for you, and they're going to continue to be like that because you keep swallowing the poison. You keep swallowing the poison and everybody around you is swallowing the poison. It might be people that, you know, drink too much around you or indulge in illicit activities. Y'all fucking, but y'all arguing. Make it make sense, okay? Make it make sense. Okay, yeah. All right. All right. Y'all drinking together, but y'all arguing. You drinking with motherfuckers that don't listen to you, that don't pray with you or pray for you. Make that make sense. I just told y'all last night, you need to wean people in. Like, hey, I got the bottle. But before we get to drinking out of this bottle, we need to post something out for our ancestors. Like, make it make sense. All right, Cancer, that's y'all message. All right, thank you so much. Clear. I don't want to take that to the next reading. Or clear. All right, Leo, Leo, Leo. Sun, moon, rising, north node. Could be your south node as well. All right, depending on where you are in life. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that. Saturn placements. All right, thank you so much, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Whew. I hope my husband ain't turning off my little drink machine, okay? Send it to her, Lori. Send it to her. Send her how to look up her chart, too, so she can look at more than one sign. All right, thank you so much. First card out. Orphanage in reverse. 5th house is activated. That's your house. You can have Gemini in the 5th house. Okay, and then a change in the wind. All right, change in the wind. All right, one more for Leo. Y'all so cute. All right, a never-ending story. Gemini house is activated again. 3rd house is activated, and then 7th house is activated. You could be in a relationship with a Gemini or someone that has a Gemini Venus or a Leo Venus, okay? I'm laughing because, you know, your family is who you make it. Your family is who you make it, all right? And I see that you may have always been like an outcast or somebody that just feel as if they did not fit into groups. I'm gonna say groups, okay? Hi, Amazing Grace. Hey, you ain't late. You right on time, okay? You may be a person that did not necessarily like fit into groups or norms or anything like that, right? And now it's like your north node and your south node is activated, right? It's as if you were part of something, but you still separated from it, right? Never ending story. You have a lot that is going on in your mind, right? You have a lot. It's a relationship, and it's also how to communicate within a relationship. But I feel like the more that you go within, it's crazy. It's crazy, right? The more that you go within, the more you analyze stuff, and the voices are getting louder. Not the crazy voices, though, right? And a normal dynamic, in a normal situation, you'll be like, oh, I'm going fucking crazy. I'm hearing shit, right? Now you have sorted out those voices, all right? There is an ancestor here, a Gemini or a Libra ancestor that has been communicating with you like in a high frequency type of way, right? And I just see you sitting there like, I know, right? And now the person that you are physically with is not looking at you like people that you were born with. They would look at you like, damn, bitch, you crazy, right? You over there talking to yourself, right? But this person that you're with, they like, right? They answering questions. Oh, I just got chills. They're answering questions that you have in your mind. Okay, this could be a love relationship or this could be a partnership. 10th house is activated. Strong on the ancestor though, okay? It's as if your ancestor is answering questions that you have, but they're also answering questions of your partner, okay? I just feel like you don't feel as weird anymore. Look at that, the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, okay? I just feel as if you don't feel, Sagittarius is closest to the ancestors as well too. I got chills. You don't feel as weird as you used to feel. There's definitely, man, I just feel strong ancestor energy here. Okay, strong ancestor energy here. Hold on, y'all. I play too much, right? I anytime y'all see me do that, I gotta blow my nose. Okay, I gotta blow my nose. I got a feeling about something, right? Not to go off of this, but I got a feeling about something that somebody's going to do, and I just really don't got time to be. I want to make sure that I stay nice. Okay, I don't want to bash anybody from what they getting ready to do to me. Okay, it's the intuitive mean girl that is predicting this, right? And so anyway, clear. So anyway, so anytime y'all see me do that, yes, I am blowing my nose. All right, I'm getting so much better with my allergies because I've been drinking the nasty tea. I've been drinking the nasty tea, mullein, and mullein is so nasty. Okay, so anyway, so clear. So there's an ancestor that has been speaking with you, and I just feel like your third house, your planet of communication, is working very strongly with this ancestor. Okay, you've been meditating, even when you don't intentionally set up the I'm going to meditate state, right? You could just be sitting there, and next thing you know, you're not asleep, but you're not awake either, right? So your mind has been taking you in places that you didn't even know that you could go, okay? Yes, I've noticed your voice sounds a lot more clear. Thank you, girl. Nasty tea, nasty tea. The nasty tea works, y'all. The nasty tea works. All right, let me get this orphanage in reverse. You feel very at home and very, I don't know. There's definitely a community. Look at that. Mother. Okay, the moon card. Pisces energy is activated. Fourth house is activated as well, too. You can have Pisces in the fourth house. All right. You've been getting downloads. You've been receiving downloads about ending certain mindsets. This could be a religion mindset. Somebody was very, man, somebody was probably an ordained ass minister. And all of a sudden, they over here talking about Reiki. They talking about, they talking about spirits. But I just feel like there's some, there's a lot of, I don't know. It's as if you went from being the dog to the wolf. Okay? The dog to the wolf. Your intuition, it has heightened tremendously. And where you felt as if you had to be a part of a certain organized religion, you're finding comfort in a broader community. Okay, you're finding home in a broader community. Thank you so much, Divine. Look at that. The Four of Cups. It's where, you know, where you were born is not where I just feel like where you were born is not, they had nothing to offer to you, right? They have nothing to offer to you. And you've accepted certain journeys in your life, right? You accepted certain journeys in your life, but at the end of the day, you like, I want that one cup from spirit. Okay, you're getting ready to receive some type of offer. You just have to open your eyes. And remember I said that you are in a meditative state, right? Spirit is telling you something when you drift off. It's very important, Leo, that y'all are writing down your dreams, writing down those little messages that you get throughout the day. Even if they seem irrelevant, it's all shaping together as one big story, okay? It's all shaping together as one big story. The Page of Cups in reverse, you definitely need to make sure that you are writing down your dreams, okay? With the Page of Cups in reverse, I'm getting the message of somebody could be a songwriter as well too. All right, thank you so much, Divine. Or you wrote music in the past. You could be a siren, right? You could be a siren, but what you learned about a siren in the past isn't necessarily what it really is, okay? There are certain deities that are sirens, and the sirens that you may know, they're not the ones that you were supposed to be in contact with, right? Let me give y'all a few examples in the music industry of people that I know that are sirens, right? Sexy Red is a siren, okay? Her ass is a siren. I hate to say that, but she is, all right? She's a siren. However, y'all don't need to be listening to Sexy Red music, all right? She calls in, she's basically a little sex worker. She's a sex worker for, you know, children. I wouldn't be surprised with that, okay? She signed that agreement, that's it, right? I ain't gonna touch on that too much, right? But she's a siren. But Lizzo is also a siren, right? Be mad at me when I say this. Taylor Swift is a siren, all right? There is a pantheon of sirens that have been calling to you and singing out to you. You have been very connected to music. You can notice when you're listening to music, it's been healing. It's been a different type of healing. So those lyrics that really stand out to you that you have been channeling, not only are they meant for you to share with the collective, the change in the wind, all right, and the never-ending story, all right, the Page of Wands and the Seven of Cups, not only are they meant for you to share with amongst a collective and give gifts to a collective, they're also here to kind of light a fire under your ass so that you can get on your path in your journey, okay? You're no longer under that narcissist control where you feel as if your voice is not going to be heard, okay? There is a lot of there's a lot that has been given to you and you have a lot to talk about. Maybe it just wasn't the time for you to share. Okay, thank you. It wasn't the time for you to share, but it definitely is the time now. All right, clear? So that's your message, Leo. Gemini house is activated. Gemini is one of the speakers, but they're one of the speakers, the communicators, right? They're ruled by Mercury, but it's hands. It's the hands that they rule, okay? The writing, the communication that is, if somebody has a strong Mercury placement, then they will, or strong third house placement, they will be very good with writing music, producing, any typing and creating stories, okay? And being poets. Poets are sirens. Sirens don't just sing. All right, thank you so much. Clear. All right, so Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Saturn placement. 6th house is activated. 6th house is activated, and you can also have Saturn in Virgo, okay? So take what resonates and leave what does not. All right, so Virgo, what is my message for my Virgos? This is how it came out. Okay? Blessed in reverse. Fourth house is activated. The Divine Mother could be happy in reverse. Fourth and eighth house is activated. The Divine Mother could be bringing an ending to something that you felt as if was making you happy. But, you know, she knows what's best for you. She knows what's best for you. Sometimes she has to take away certain things to bring in something new. Okay? We'll get into it. All right? And then Yang in reverse. It could be a relationship of some sort that you have probably taken advantage of. This may be a self-centered relationship or either some type of gift. All right. Someone could be a spiritual practitioner. Someone could be a spiritual practitioner and, you know, I can make these messages all sweet and nice or whatever the case is, right? But if I had to read Cancer the way I had to read Cancer, then I'm going to have to read Virgo the way I'm going to have to read Virgo. It's something that Divine has blessed you with that has really been irritating your soul. She's noticed it, you've noticed it, and other people have noticed it, okay? Especially the masculine energies that are around you, okay? Especially the masculine energy. I don't know if someone has a overpowering masculine energy, meaning that your Mars is extremely activated. Maybe you want to fight. Maybe you want to cause chaos. Maybe you find yourself in back and forth energy, right? Mars is doing a number on you and you're not winning the battle, okay? Mars is definitely doing a number on you. You're not winning the battle, right? I feel as if somebody could have a Virgo rising or a Virgo in the 8th house. Thank you so much, Divine. What's blessed in reverse? What's blessed in reverse? It's something to do with, oh, judgment. So somebody is under judgment. You're under judgment. Let me not say somebody. You're under judgment, Virgo. Two of Wands. Yeah, there go that Aries placement. King of Cups in reverse. The Ten of Swords in reverse. I cannot stand this card. I cannot stand this card. Whenever the Ten of Swords come out, right? Ten of Swords. These two right here, Ten of Swords with judgment, right? This means that maybe you are blaming somebody else for something that you need to take accountability for, right? You need to know that it's your masculine energy. It's not the masculines that are around you. It's your masculine energy, all right? This Two of Wands is you looking outward when you should be looking within, okay? This is real narcissistic energy, right? And what's crazy is, this is what's crazy. Earlier when I was thinking about, you know, these messages and I was like, I'm going to run through each of the signs. Virgo is actually one that popped into my head. And what I was going to say, aren't y'all done? Aren't y'all kind of fed up with doing dirty spell work that's only going to be found out by others? Okay? Aren't you, not even just spell work, but aren't you tired of making the wrong decision that's going to be evaluated by others? Let's just say you aren't a practitioner, right? Let's just say that you aren't a spiritualist, right? But let's just say that you are a liar. And every time you tell a lie, somebody sees it and somebody is just unhappy with you. That's the Divine Mother that you feel that is unhappy with you. That's your God, Virgo, that you feel that is unhappy with you. That's your mother that is unhappy with you. Every time her child lies, she gets more and more upset. She gets more and more upset. You're not living your true, authentic self. And the thing is with Virgo is, y'all ready for this? The thing with Virgo is the mother. That is the mother. You are supposed to be an example. And you're not being an example. You're being, yes, you are under judgment and other people see you are under judgment. So you being an example like that. But this ain't voluntarily being an example. This is self-fucking sacrifice. This is you This is you putting yourself up under judgment. When she said, I gave you grace. I gave you grace multiple times. I gave you a way out multiple times, and you still chose to stand up on the motherfucking porch and think that you high and mighty and self-sabotage. Okay, thank you, Amazing Grace. She didn't say self, I said sabotage. There you go, self-sabotage. You chose to stay up there and think that you high and mighty and that can't nobody touch you. You getting taken up off of your throne, aka you drank the poison, and now the Divine Mother got to rock your ass back to sleep. That's what motherfucking judgment is right here. That's what that judgment is. And you want to blame everybody instead of taking a look at your goddamn self. You want to blame everybody. You going to blame your mama. You going to blame your sister. You going to blame me. You going to blame motherfuckers on the internet. I don't care what Virgo placement you have and where you have it at. Take a look at that particular house and see how you are blaming one of those motherfucking signs. Okay? You got Virgo in the second house, you blaming a motherfucking Taurus. I can almost bet that shit. And you blaming them and saying that they fucking up your money. Okay? You got Virgo in the third house, guess what? You blaming a motherfucking Gemini and you gonna say, I can't never talk to this motherfucker. No, you can't. You can't tell me shit. You cannot tell a motherfucking Gemini shit right now. You need to take a look at your goddamn self. Okay? You are the motherfucking narcissist. You're the narcissist. You're the spiritual narcissist, okay? And I'm saying this with love and I'm saying this with grace. What am I saying with love and what am I saying with grace? Okay, thank you so much, Divine. What am I saying with love and what I'm saying with grace? You can have a better life. You can have this 10 of cups. Stop sacrificing yourself. Stop sacrificing yourself, Virgo. You can have this. You can have the children. You can have the partnership. Okay? Every relationship that you build that wants to build with you, you throw it under, you throw magic at it. You throw magic at it. You ain't tired? It's the wrong type of magic. It's the wrong type of magic. That ain't even what God gave you. God ordained you as a motherfucking minister, and here you are trying to be a motherfucking Reiki healer. Okay? Virgo get ate up every time. Because they be doing, listen, my son is a Virgo stellium. Yesterday, I peeped him from across the, now we stay far from the playground, right? I see him at the playground. I know, I told him, I texted him, I can't make this shit up. With my phone? Oh, I'm on my phone. I texted him and I said, I can spot my son, whether they're on the moon or whether they are a star. I see you. He gonna tell me some. He didn't even reply to my text message. So he started to lie, right? And I said, Sire, why lie? Why lie? He was like, all right. It just came out with the truth. I'm like, see, was that hard? Now give me your motherfucking phone for an hour. Give me your phone for an hour. He was like, why? Because I need to make sure your ass ain't about to sneak out and go talk to no girls. I need to make sure your ass ain't about to sneak out and go talk to no girls. And it wasn't even me that said that. It was Dad that said that. It wasn't even me. I just already knew. I'm like, and I told him, I said, it looked like your little girlfriend. She don't live in our apartments though. I'm like, it looked like your girlfriend. He was like, nah, that was her friend. Nah, that was her. All it takes is me to see a person one time and I know that I will remember their face. Might not remember their names, but I'm going to remember their face. And when I say we don't live near the playground, we don't live near the playground. I seen my baby's wild ass hair, okay? He got a strong Leo placement. I know my baby hair. Y'all gonna get caught every time. So y'all can have this 10 of Cups energy. Y'all just gotta stop doing that. Give me one card for advice with that 10 of Cups. Give me one card for Virgo with that 10 of Cups. Let me leave this with a little love. The 3 of Wands and the King of Swords. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and go on your soul journey. All right. Aries sun is activated. Aquarius, Libra, wherever you have Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, you need to probably do some work in those placements. They are overworking themselves, okay? Those chakras need to be worked on, okay? So Aquarius rules the crown. It needs to be worked on, okay? You need to connect further with your ancestors. Libra rules the heart. I don't know. There's some healing. There's a closed chakra that's there. And then Mercury is, what is that one? Gemini. Gemini. Give me a Gemini. What chakra is Gemini over? Interesting. It says the throat. Okay, so I guess throat. Okay. So yeah, I said shut the fuck up. All right. And this ain't me talking. This is Divine Mother talking. All right. This is your twin flame talking to you. All right. Don't forget I said your deity is your twin flame. Don't look for something outside yourself. Look for something within yourself. Well deserved. I'm a Virgo rising that is scared to lie. Girl. I'm a Virgo 10th house. I also am scared to lie. Okay? I'm like, oh my goodness. Every time I ever lied, I always still got a whooping. So I just was like, you know what? It's just better to tell the truth. Who gonna whoop me if I tell the truth? So that's why like my brothers and sisters and shit, they used to always fuck with me because I'd be like, oh no, I'm just about to tell. I'm just about to tell. I ain't getting in trouble shit. I'm just about to tell. All right, so clear. All right, Libra. All right, Libra. We got to get through this. I got to go move some stuff, y'all. We almost there. We halfway through. Okay, we at Libra. We on the spiritual side of the chart. Y'all, let me tell y'all something about the chart, right? So when y'all hear me say physical and spiritual, this is lessons here. Okay, spiritual signs and physical signs. So Aries through Virgo are physical signs. They're more of handymans, hard workers, okay? Boots on the ground workers, right? Libra through Pisces, 7th house through 12th house are more spiritual signs. They have big dreams, okay? They're more of they go through more thought processes and they do more work spiritually. They're the ones that's like, you know what, I'm about to pray for this and it's going to come to me. The physical signs are here. They like, no, I need to be doing this. I know what I need to be doing, okay? Let's start off with that I am, okay? Aries, I am, okay? And then you got Libra, I balance, okay? I was always caught before the lie. Forget it. Exactly. All right. So Libra. All right. Thank you so much, Divine. Libra. What is the message for Libra? Okay, Libra. No place like home and time for a nap. 6th house is activated. 5th and 6th house is activated. You can have Leo in the 6th house. And then unfinished symphony is in reverse, okay? So 10th house is activated, all right? So you are finishing something finally. You could be closing off on a large investment, a large real estate offer or something, or getting ready to close out on it. Okay. You could be buying property. Libra, sun, moon, rising, north node, south node, depending on where you are in your life, and Saturn placement. You could be buying property at a distance, right? Not something that you are going to continuously live in, right? If this hasn't already happened, you're sleeping on a offer. You're sleeping on a better offer, okay? you're sleeping on a better offer, or you're settling for something that is beneath your value. Thank you so much, Divine. You're settling for something that's beneath your value, and Divine is telling you to, you know, just kind of think about this or whatnot. You can also have Virgo. You can have Virgo in the 10th house as well. So wherever you're getting ready to plant your seeds, that's what I want to say. Wherever you get ready to plant your seeds, it's a good investment, but maybe look around the area, okay? Maybe take a look around the area. So nine of Wands in reverse, Sagittarius moon, and then Judgment. Yeah, I really feel as if you need to really be reading all paperwork, because the paperwork really needs to be going in your favor, okay? The paperwork really needs to be going in your favor. If you are married, you want to make sure that that paperwork is, if you are married or you are going through a divorce, you want to make sure that that paperwork is clear and put together before you settle on anything else, okay? It's almost as if some document is not clearly looked over, or I just feel like certain shifts, like maybe you moving too fast, okay? Maybe you moving too fast. It's going to go in your favor. You're going to get it because, you know, your house is your house, right? But let's say the market is in your favor today. It's really going to be in your favor next week when certain offers pull out, okay? Certain people that have put in an offer behind your back or whatever the case is, pull out. It's something about real estate here, though. Yeah, 5 of Wands. Look at that. Certain offers behind your back pull out, and then we got the Queen of Wands upright down here. Okay, so whatever is maybe this isn't like you buying real estate. Maybe this is like you renting an apartment, and they tell you that the apartment that's on the first floor, I'm gonna just drop it down just a little bit, right? The apartment that's on the first floor, it's $1,400, right? And they like, well, if you go to the second floor, right? If you go to the second floor, it's $1,300 because now you got to walk up some steps, right? I feel like you need to look around the neighborhood because maybe the neighborhood had flooding, okay? Maybe the neighborhood experienced a lot of burglary things or whatever the case is, and you know, who's stealing from the second floor? Ain't nobody stealing from the second floor, okay? They steal from the first floor more than they steal from the second floor. So I just feel like, you know, it's something that will go better in your favor if maybe you open up your mouth and say something, or, you know, listen to your guys and what your guys are saying. You have an email, okay? Listen, I just got a thing that said you have an email that a spirit guide wants to guide you, okay? You received the email that spirit guide wants to guide you. So you could be receiving an email. Look at that, the 8 of Cups. You also want to make sure that whoever is telling you that they're going to help you with the rent is going to help you with the rent, because I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that this person might be able or wants to help you. They could be getting ready to go through something with going into this message. Libra, I don't know what's going to come out for Pisces, but maybe watch Pisces reading as well. Okay. Damn, the Wheel of Fortune and then the Hierophant. Somebody could be going through a divorce. Justice in reverse and the 2 of Swords. Somebody definitely could be going through a divorce. Strong Libra energy is here, right? Strong Libra energy here. Somebody could be breaking up with somebody. You probably need to pay attention to the people that you are helping and assisting, because they could be using you. All right, 5 of Wands with the Judgment and the Queen of Wands. They could be using you for, you know, their own personal gain. There's no place like home. 5th house is activated. Maybe you just need to sleep on whether or not, you know, at last week y'all was talking about breaking up. Last month y'all was talking about breaking up. But now that the lease is coming to a close, now this person is like, okay, well, are we going to work it out? Like, no, we're not. No, we're not going to work it out. We already agreed that we was going to break up. You should have been getting your shit together while I was getting my shit together. You just can't feel sorry. Five of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Wands. I'm not saying that the Queen of Wands is mean, but you can have a strong Sagittarius, Libra, Leo, Aries placement that is really putting your ass in alignment, okay? It's really putting you in alignment, and it's telling you like, I really just don't want to keep fighting with this person. I don't want to keep having confrontations with this person, and they're not in alignment with what it is that I have going on. So the judgment is that I just got to go on and do what I got to do now. All right, the Hierophant in reverse. Man, you need to sleep on certain decisions that you've already made, and you need to stand 10 toes down on them. Thank you so much. All right, Libra, that's yours. It's no place like home. You don't feel comfortable where that person is and with that person. All right, that's that spiritual narcissist. You've been with this person all this time. I can't stop talking about it. You've been with this person all this time and you ain't did shit. The minute that you made a conscious decision with Divine that I am going to pull my energy back from them, all of a sudden you start flourishing. All of a sudden you sleeping good at night like a little baby, okay? Even sleeping next to them, but they don't have any energetic ties to you anymore. You really took your energy back while you were in this person's face, and now you're starting to feel more at home in your place. They got to get the fuck on. They got to get the fuck on. They got to get on. Because this person could be trying to have sex with you to win you back in. Okay? To tie back to you. Homosexual. Okay? We talked about that before, Libra. We talked about that before. Homosexual. Damn, we talked about that about a year ago. Okay? That lease must be up. All right. Thank you so much, Divine. All right, clear. Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. All right, so you can have Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising, north node, south node, depending on where you are in life, and Saturn, Scorpio. 8th house is activated. All right, happy, happy. 8th house is activated. Happy, happy. New life in reverse, and then orphanage. Orphanage is coming out, baby. Orphanage is coming out. You feel good alone. Good job. Good job, Scorpio. You feel good alone, okay? It's not about starting a new life. It's about maybe starting a new spiritual practice, or just coming into alignment with a new deity or a new deity. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm going to keep it right there. This isn't anything new. This is something that you practiced in a past life. Something feels very familiar. The Divine Mother feels very familiar. Somebody has Scorpio in the 12th house or Scorpio in the 5th house. Thank you so much. You could be a Sagittarius or you could be a Leo. You can have Sagittarius or Leo in the 8th house as well. All right. Thank you so much, Divine. All right. Page of Swords. The Ace of Wands. Oh, the 4 of Wands in reverse. Aries, Venus. Everybody can't go. All right, everybody can't go. You got somebody spying on your work. That's nothing new. And then Spirit is coming in to bop you upside the motherfucking head. You find that shit quite funny, okay? You find it quite funny. There is a deity that I just seen bop you upside the head. That's like, did you forget? Did you forget? Did you forget who these people was? Who these Aries Venuses was? All right, somebody that, oh, the Queen of Wands. Okay, did you forget? Maybe you forgot who you were. Okay, the 2 of Swords. It's been bringing an imbalance in your life. Okay, it may have made you feel isolated or some sort. All right, give me this orphanage with this 2 of Swords in reverse. Hey, boo. All right, Page of Pentacles. It's been making you feel isolated and it's been affecting your money, okay? It's also been affecting your lessons as well, too. All right, give me what's up under that Two of Swords. Okay, Eight of Cups, Pisces, Saturn. Walking away knowing that there is nothing else that your bobblehead ass can do about it, okay? Don't be a narcissist. Don't be a narcissist, Scorpio. Do not be a narcissist. Don't be a person that is so fucking understanding that you like, well, I was an orphanage. I don't want them to be an orphanage. Everybody can't come live with you. Everybody cannot come live with you, okay? I am just saying it's not big enough inside that bird's nest that you have. It's not big enough, okay? It's only enough room for you and your little baby eggs, okay? Those eggs that want to be cuddled, okay? That want to be cuddled by the divine mother and hatched and become big, beautiful ass motherfucking swans or whatever the fuck birds y'all are turning into. Knock the motherfucker. All right, let me stop, okay? All right, anyway, above that, what's above that? What's above that orphanage with that new life in reverse? Thank you so much. The Strength card in reverse. You want to avoid all confrontation, especially with a Leo. Especially with a Leo, okay? Or somebody that has a weird-ass Leo placement. Maybe you have a weird-ass Leo placement. You can have Leo in the 8th house. You want to avoid all confrontation. It's a distraction from what the Divine Mother has told you that you are supposed to be doing, okay? Oh, what is the advice for this happy? Oh, okay. The Moon card. The Moon card, something that's hidden, a feeling that's hidden, it will be revealed. The truth is always revealed when the Moon card comes out. All right. What's in front of that Moon card? Thank you so much, Divine. All right. The Emperor in reverse. It could be somebody that is a Aries. Did I say something about the Aries already? Aries Venus. Okay. Aries Venus. It could be somebody that has a strong first house placement or that is a Aries, right? This person may feel very bullheaded towards you. They have a weird ass Mars placement. Okay. They have a weird-ass Mars placement. They probably have Mars in Aquarius, like me. Or they have Mars in Mars in the 8th house. Those people always want to fight. Oh. I love a good fight. I love a good fight. I will drive you fucking wild, okay? I feel as if don't do that though. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Don't be a spiritual narcissist, okay? Don't be a spiritual narcissist. You block your own blessings or whatever the case is, and that's what's holding up this new life for you, okay? That's literally what's holding up this new life. Endings and transformations, they need to happen. Give me a card for the 12th house real quick. This is Scorpio, but give me a card. Ace of Pentacles. Endings and transformations need to happen so that divine can bless you with your true Ace of Pentacles, okay? With your true gifts, all right? So that you can walk along your pathway that you were destined to walk along, okay? Whatever poison that you have swallowed, I'm going to eat y'all ass up too. Whatever poison you have swallowed, bitch, you need to fucking throw that shit up. Put your finger in your mouth and throw that shit up, Scorpio. I know y'all know how to do that, okay? Because every time your ass is sick to your stomach, because Scorpio, y'all be getting physically sick. When y'all be on the wrong shit, y'all be getting physically sick. I know that. Y'all need to put your motherfucking finger in your mouth and throw whatever poison them bitches have tried to fucking force you to fucking swallow, because you one of those type of bitches that you like, oh my God, I'm going to sacrifice everything just so I can bring these motherfucking orphan and ass bitches with me. Okay? Oh my goodness. No. Divine says shut up. Thank you so much for the advice, Divine. Divine says shut up. Somebody is under judgment. Your ass is under judgment, and you can't be jumping out here with a leap of faith and trying to take the dog, the cat, and the motherfucking whole pack with you. Okay? Go at it alone. Give me one more in front of that Fool card. Ooh. Y'all ready? The High Priestess, bitch. The High Priestess. That's exactly who you are. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with yourself. All right, Scorpio, clear? Crazy asses. If you stop playing with yourself, they'll stop playing with you too. And I mean that literally. I mean that nasty, okay? It's nasty work out here. Stop. Stop doing it. Saggies. All right? Hi, Saggy babies. Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, north node, south node, wherever you may be in life. And Sagittarius, Saturn. Sagittarius, Saturn. Y'all make sure y'all like the video and share it, please. All right, it helps out the algorithm when we talking about other shit that's gonna heal us, kill us, and deal us, and give us strength to go on, to continue to do our destiny work, okay? All right, destiny helpers come in all forms. They come in as karmics, they come in as lovers, they come in as twin flames, they come in as deities, they come in as archangels. Our destiny helpers, you never know where you are in your journey. You never know who you're going to meet. They come in as voodooists. They come in as hoodooists. Okay? They come in as Bible-beating Christians. All right? I got a Bible-beating Christian on my timeline that I actually like. I like her. Okay? I like her. She is a Bible-beating Christian. She come in, destiny helpers come in as our moms, our dads, our brothers, our sisters. Okay? And all of them is karmic relationships until we realize that we only have one mother, and that's the divine mother. We're karmic, okay? We're karmic as fuck, okay? I too claim other mothers sometimes, okay? I am human, okay? I am human, just having a spiritual experience, and that's why you found the healing garden, and that's why you found Jupiter's occult, and that's why you went found IntuitiveMom, okay? Because I don't know none of y'all in real life. None of y'all. And y'all found me and I found y'all. Let's do this work. Don't be mad that you're here. Take notes. Take notes. Don't be mad you're here. I know you're here too. Alright, so Saggies, sun, moon, rising, north node, south node, depending on where you are. And 9th house is activated. Thank you so much. First card out. Mending. Okay, 7th house is activated. Regeneration. That's crazy work. How you gonna give me mending with regeneration? 10th house is activated. You can have Libra in the 10th house, but you definitely could be mending some type of relationship with a person. Time for a nap. Sagittarius is like, let me sleep on that for a minute. Let me sleep on that. Y'all could be mending a relationship with a person that set off a fucking volcano in you, right? It could be a Scorpio, or you could have a strong Scorpio placement as well too, right? You can have a Scorpio. I know I'm talking to Sagittarius, but you can have a Scorpio in the 10th house. Whoever you are mending this relationship with, this is not your first lifetime with them. This is not going to be your last lifetime with them. Get the fuck over it, okay? You're like, well, let me sleep through that shit, okay? I'm going to sleep through this shit. You can have a strong Pisces moon, or either a weird-ass Pisces placement. Maybe you have Pisces rising or Pisces in the 1st house. Don't sleep through your healing. Don't sleep through your healing, all right? There's something going on in your sleep, though. There is, before a physical forgiveness takes place, it always takes place in the spiritual realm, okay? It always takes place in the spiritual realm, all right? Mending. You can have a spiritual connection with this person. Look at that, the 2 of Wands, okay? The 2 of Wands. Someone could be wanting to communicate with somebody, but you know what's the crazy part? You don't really want to work with this person again. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You don't really want to work with this person again, but you do feel as if you are being called to repair a relationship or a situationship that has gone on. This could be a person on the internet that you really just don't know, like in real life, okay? Like maybe you met this person, maybe you had a conversation with this person, you know, and y'all may have had some type of falling out. All right, look at this mending card. This could be another woman. All right, this person has something to offer to you, okay? Everybody has something to offer to us, whether it be a lesson or a blessing, okay, Saggy? Everybody has something to offer to us, right? But you don't necessarily need to work with them. Virgo sun here. Virgo sun is being activated. Maybe the person that you had a falling out about, maybe it had something to do with your work or something that you were doing. You felt as if this person backstabbed you. Let me get more on that Eight of Swords energy. Could be a Gemini. The Two of Swords. They backstabbed you, but when they stabbed you in the back, that shit went straight to your heart. You felt touched. You like, damn, bitch. I didn't even know you disliked me. The fuck? You kind of felt as if they started talking about your situation or saying something about your situation. Something like your deep, darkest secrets. This could be another spiritual person, right? Regeneration, 10th house being activated. This person was really speaking on themselves and you felt touched because y'all are going through the same shit at the end of the day. 322 on the clock. That's one of my earthly spirit guide numbers, okay? This person could be your earth spirit guide. This is a sister from another lifetime. All right? Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius is activated here. All right? Saturn is activated. So they can have Libra, Gemini, and Saturn. All right? Six of Wands is upright. And the Nine of Pentacles. The Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe this person felt as if, you know, whatever it is that they were saying, they felt as if, oh, you know what? You're never going to be successful. You're never going to prosper. You're never going to have anything. You felt like they was throwing slugs at you, right, Sag? Let me tell you, they was really talking about themselves. And you just kind of got to have a little bit more grace with the Two of Swords coming out. You got to have a little bit more empathy for what you heard. And you need to know that everything ain't about you. Everything ain't about you, Saggy. Some people just be talking about themselves, right? Especially when they get on the internet. They be talking to weird ass dreams, okay? Listen, they be talking about themselves and you put yourself in that mix because we're all going through the same shit, okay? We all are going through the same shit, right? Let me get more with this Nine of Pentacles. All right, move on. Okay. All right, thank you, Spirit. Spirit kind of just gave me like a click in my head, like move on. I said it out loud, but they said it in my head. Move on. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to forgive somebody, you can't keep throwing up their past. You can't keep saying, well, you know what? This person did this person did that, this person did this, they did that shit. They did that weird shit, okay? They did that weird shit. She said weird ass dreams. All right? Sometimes you just really gotta really analyze your dream. You gotta break the dream down, okay? A book that I have. Okay, it's called 12,000 Dream Interpreted, right? This has actually been very very good for me, okay? Sometimes you have to sit and write out the dreams and you got to look at everything that is in the dream. You got to look at the book. You know, not this book, but let's say you dream of a book or you dream of you being in a bookstore, right? You looking at the book, you looking at the people, what they have on, you looking at the counter space, you looking at whether it was a brick building, whether it's a building that's placed in the middle of a road, whatever the fuck. You need to look at everything that's in the dream and then you kind of piece it all together. Don't just wake up and be like, oh yeah, I know what that dream was about. You get what I'm saying? Because dreams are only 10% of a dream. Only 10% of a dream is legit what it is. Weird ass dreams. Only 10% of that dream is what it is. So with this time for a nap clear, with this time for a nap, this energy is telling you that you're not fully asleep. You are still in awakening state. But this person cannot actually step to you, right? They can't step to you because maybe you put up some type of roadblock, okay? That's what this Two of Swords energy is. You put up some type of roadblock. So you like, nah, I don't want that, right? But your higher self is saying that, Saggy, you was born in Sagittarius for a reason. You might not come back to this earth, my boo. Okay? You're very close to the ancestors. You might be returning to that spot where you really are. I gotta remove that one, okay? Amazing Grace, I love you. I gotta remove that one though, because I'm gonna keep looking at it and it's gonna keep throwing me off a little bit, okay? It's not a weird dream. So look, you put up a roadblock of some sort, right? And Spirit is saying like, hey, you might not be reborn into this life. So you need to work some relationships out, because you were born here so that you can help assist, okay? You're one of the ancestors that are, let me get more of that. Thank you so much, Spirit. Look at that. I don't know, my hand just started doing that thing that my hand do where it want to be like, fuck you. Two of Pentacles. Stop trying to balance. Stop putting it on a yes or no scale. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? I feel like you pull cards on it. You probably dowsed on it. You probably, put it on the fucking balance beam and you like, yeah, nah, this is not going to be good for me. This is not going to be good for me, right? It's going to be awesome for you. It's going to be fucking awesome for you. Who said it ain't going to be good for you? Who said that this person coming back into your life ain't going to be good to you? Okay? That don't mean you're supposed to be working with them. Eight of Pentacles is already in reverse. But the forgiveness is going to be good for what it is that you're trying to do. There's a community of people that is watching you. Okay? Pay attention. There's a community of people that is watching you. You want to make sure that you're being an example. All right? Oh, my goodness. All right? Like I said, you're not working with this person. You're not working with this person. Forgiveness does not necessarily... I feel like I'm talking to a Sag moon here as well, too. Your moon sign is in the 10th house. Okay? Sag moon here as well. You're not working with this person. I'm not giving examples this part right here. I'm not giving examples because I know this energy. All right? I know this energy, but it's not the time or the place to work with anybody necessarily new. All right, let's take a nap. Thank you so much. It's not the time or place to work with anybody new. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could be Saggy. This person could be a spiritual narcissist. Two of Cups in reverse, right? Queen of Pentacles. I know y'all pushing that energy like a rejection. The fuck? You are rejecting this plan that Spirit is giving me to share with you. I feel the rejection. Okay? Boundaries like a motherfucker. Look, she said boundaries. Amazing Grace said boundaries like a motherfucker. Boundaries like a motherfucker. It's a difference in having boundaries and being healed. It's a difference in having boundaries and being healed. You can throw up boundaries and you still feel attached. All right? The devil at play. Your 10th house is being activated strongly. Your 10th house, okay, so 2, 6, and 10. Those are your spiritual, those are your if you want to look at your chart, 2, 6, and 10. When you say, why you take that one back? I love that one. Put that one back. She said she took that one back. Boundaries like a motherfucker. Put that one back. I need that one. I need that one. That's the one I want up there, right? Put that one back, Amazing Grace. That one is absolutely need to be up there because boundaries are healthy. Boundaries are healthy. Okay? They are definitely healthy. Okay? You could be healed and have boundaries. You can have boundaries and be healed. They go hand in hand with each other, but you got to make sure that they are equal, okay? Make sure that they are equal. This two, like I was about to say, 2, 6, and 10. Those are your spiritual journeys, okay? 10th house is the plan that the ancestors gave you, your spirit guides gave you. Before you incarnated on this earth, 10th house is like, this is the motherfucking plan. You got an empty 10th house, your plan is already written. Go find your Neptune placement. Go find your Saturn placement if you have an empty 10th house, okay? But the way you are going to make your money and be this 10 of Pentacles down here on this earth, right? You have to look at your 2nd house, your 6th house, and your 10th house, okay, Sag? It be when people are Jupiter ruled, okay? When people are Jupiter ruled, especially they sun sign, is Jupiter ruled. You like, nah. I bring light in. I bring light to every house that I walk in. No, you don't. You bring a little chaos and light too. All right. You don't just bring a small ass light, right? You bring in that big ass motherfucking light when you drive up. When somebody drive up and it turn on, okay? And it's like boom, it's beaming down on you. You're going to highlight everything that's in that house. Wherever your Sag is sitting at, you are highlighting everything that's in your house. Now, let's say you got Sagittarius in the 1st house, right? That's your rising sign. But you have a Sagittarius 1st house, right? And you have Sagittarius rising and you have Sagittarius Saturn, okay? You're highlighting your whole past lives. You were born to connect with these motherfuckers from your past life. What did I say? If you're a Sagittarius, anybody that's in your life right now, these spiritual narcissists, these people that you put boundaries on, they're not new people. They're not new people. You might not meet them next lifetime. And you're like, oh yeah, I'm good with that if I don't never got to fucking meet this motherfucker again. But guess what? Now you got to go do some work over there. Now you end up being this motherfucker spirit guide. And they hard-headed as fuck, not listening. That's how Sagittarius energy works. You end up being a motherfucking ancestor or being a spirit guide. Your motherfucking child end up meeting their great-grandchild. Your great-grandchild end up meeting their great-grandchild. And now you this motherfucking ancestor. And they sit up here, you like, well, don't get cocky, Sagittarius, okay? You're not working with this person directly, okay? Time for a nap. You're kind of working with this person in the spiritual realm. Some people owe you an apology. You might not get it. Okay, Page of Cup and the Knight of Swords. I'm going to get one more card for Sagittarius. Thank you so much, Spirit. One more card for Sagittarius. Tower. Queen of Swords. Don't force nobody to heal. Don't force nobody to heal. Don't force yourself to heal. Don't be like, you know what? I need to go mend this relationship because I watched IntuitiveMom reading, okay? Before anybody steps to you, they're coming to you in the spiritual realm. Remember that, okay? Your dreams are significant. Write your dreams down as well, too. All right? The spiritual narcissist is contacting you in the spirit realm because they can't contact you physically. Thank you so much, Sag. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, north node, south node, depending on where you have it. Clear. I love when I be seeing motherfuckers in my dream. I don't even beat they ass anymore. I don't even beat they ass anymore. I love when people be like, I was in a dream. I be like, what was I doing? Oh, I was taking care of business? Oh, okay. Watch me do it in real life then. Watch me do it in real life. They be like, yeah, I ain't gonna say that. People have dreams about me all the time, and I be having no clue. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. I do. They don't, nobody be doing work on me, though, in their dreams, though. Like, they don't be doing work on me. They be misinterpreting the dreams. And I just be sitting back in the cut like, that's what you got from that dream? Is that what God told you to do in that dream? I looked it so cute when I did that. I remember one time I had kicked my high heel in the third eye of a narcissist in my dream that was trying to steal my husband, right? She was trying to steal my husband in my dream. And then that was right before this person that I didn't know, because you can't dream about anybody you don't know either. I had kicked her in the third eye. And I really hate that I did that too. I was like, damn, I probably could have resolved that differently. And I really did try to resolve it differently before I started cutting the fuck up. Before I did that thing that Sagittarius do where they call you out. I always try to resolve something privately before I get on this online shit and cut the fuck up. I always try to do that. Can't nobody say that I ain't did that. Nobody. I be like, come on now, why you do that? Why you do that? And then everybody want to be online though. Everybody want to be online. All right, so clear. Capricorn. Sagittarius is real close to the dream state. Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgos, and Geminis. The mutable energy, they can flip-flop through different realms and worlds. Okay? If you ever want to learn how to astral travel, work with those, well, she shouldn't have been spying. She wasn't spying. She wasn't spying. She just was there. It was something that we were supposed to work out. It was something that we were supposed to go through. And Spirit was kind of preparing me to go through it. And the way that I responded in my dream is kind of how I responded in the physical. And I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that. I got accused of doing all types of hoodoo voodoo on her ass. And in reality, it was all just karma. I was like, yeah, nah. I ain't doing that. I don't book nobody for spell work. I don't care how much spell work you book me for. I don't book nobody for spell work. Nobody. But I did used to put, I used to have a working hoodoo altar. I used to put motherfuckers on my altar. Every time they would say that they was praying for my husband or they was praying to take my husband or something like that, bitch, shut them prayers down. Because what? But I don't have a working altar anymore. So y'all people that spying on me, don't think that I'm going to put y'all on my altar. Now I have a working, God altar right now. Okay. And I have an ancestor altar and nobody deserves to be. One, I'm not going to put anybody alive on my ancestor altar. Never have, never will, because you don't put alive people on your ancestor altar because that is just walking death magic, okay? You don't do that. I don't do death magic. Never have, never will. And my God's altar, nobody deserves to sit among the Kali mind except for Shiva, okay? And I don't even put my own self on my God's altar. Okay, I put my energy into my God's altar, my energy into my deities and the oils that I wear and the perfumes and the lip gloss and the lipstick that I wear and the water that I drink. But I ain't putting nobody on my altar, no matter what I say on here. All right, so Capricorn, thank you so much. We almost through it, y'all. All right, Caps, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node. Go to the sea in reverse. South node, depending on where you are. Cap, your 10th house is activated and your Saturn energy is activated, of course. Your Saturn energy could consist of either a Libra or a Taurus. But your 10th house is definitely telling you that whatever you are experiencing in that relationship, I was about to use the word karma. It's karma, okay? Somebody may have been an unfaithful person. I feel like, Cap, you may have been an unfaithful person at some point in time. And now you're getting cheated on and it's nothing but karma, okay? But the relationship isn't over. You need to have a conversation with this person about what it is that you are wanting now, because I don't feel as if this person trusts you. I don't feel as if this person is trusting you. Okay, all that glitters is in reverse. 7th house is definitely activated. You could be in a relationship with a Libra. Thank you for the respect. Okay, you're welcome. Facts. You could be in a relationship with a Libra There's some unfinished business that needs to take place. I feel as if, okay, clear. I feel as if like, oh man. Things that didn't used to matter, now they matter. Okay? Did your ass get old? All right, Cap. Are you realizing that you are getting older here? The mask between you and maybe a Aquarius is, I'm gonna take this upright. It came in reverse, but it came sideways. Okay, with the World card, and I really feel like y'all Saturn is being activated. I think that you and this person is getting old. You could be in a relationship with an Aquarius, or not, or you are an Aquarius with one of these Capricorn placements, right? Wherever you have Capricorn at, the next house is Aquarius energy, right? So the next house can be activated for you. That's after your Capricorn house, or either you have Aquarius that is retrograding in your chart, or Uranus is retrograding in your chart, okay? And you can have Uranus in one house and then Saturn right behind it. And Uranus, the part that wants to rebel and do something else, is actually trying to pull in some type of stability for you, right? It's almost as if somebody wants to come and apologize to you. I do feel as if they are genuine with their apology. Maybe that they have learned, you know, how to just be a grown-up. This could be you or the person that you are involved with. All right, Queen of Swords energy. Somebody really wants to heal. I'm also getting too that there is a child that is involved in this situation. Oh, the King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse. The masculine that's involved in this is just like, no, I don't want to do this again. If Capricorn, if you involved with an Aquarius, or, you know, the masculine in this relationship, they just feel like they don't want to make it work anymore. I am really getting it's two advices that I'm getting here. You want to make sure that you, one, are not doing spell work, okay? Stop trying to speak this person back into your life. If something has left, let it go. Let it go, okay? I'm also getting another energy, and I feel like it might be a little sadness, right? Like, you like, I fucked up. I don't want to let this go. I just feel like we still have something to work out. There is a small child that's involved in this, and somebody could be using that as a reason to make this work again, right? It feels genuine, right? It feels genuine. It does. But that's because that's what you know. That's what you know. You know. You might have been the one that got cheated on, right? You might have been the one that got cheated on and you forgave that person and you just want to kind of like heal past that. I'm saying this with all the love that I could say this in, right? Don't let nobody play in your motherfucking face, okay? If somebody cheat on you, it's done. It's over. It's no forgiving. If you know that somebody has, you know, had sex with somebody else, it's over. It's done. It's done. And I think that you have proof. It's okay to forgive them for the sake of your child and be around them. And you might even have some genuine love for them, and they might have genuine love for you. But the only thing that y'all can do is have like a family dynamic where this is not that type. This ain't that type of thing, right? This ain't that type of thing. This ain't that type of thing. I want to give you advice, Cappy. I feel like I'm talking to a Capricorn rising or a Capricorn Venus, right? I want to give you real strong advice. Stay away from spell work. Stay away from any practitioner that is telling you like, I could bring your baby back to you. I could bring your man back to you. Okay? You might have already done some type of spell work here with these 3 of Cups on the ground. And now, you know, this love deity or spirit, maybe you done some Venus work, okay? Because I am getting Venus up in this bitch. Maybe you done some type of Venus work. I be calling Venus work dirty work. I be calling it dirty work because sometimes you don't need to go to Venus. Sometimes you need to go to your daddy. All right, thank you so much. Look at that, the Six of Cups in reverse. Sometimes you don't need to go to Venus. Sometimes you need to go to your daddy. Somebody has the Virgo sun, but this just, it's over, it's done with, okay? Your ancestors is not allowing you to be played. Hello, hello, hello. Your ancestors is not allowing you to be played with, okay? The Hierophant. This was coming out in reverse. The Hierophant is coming out in reverse. That relationship is over and done with. Someone may have kind of just like fucked up. The Hierophant, when you mess up a contract, right? When you mess up a contract and you don't, this person doesn't appreciate the fine print, right? The fine things that they have in front of them, right? When they don't appreciate that, you got to be very careful about cursing somebody afterwards. Like, well, you know what? You never going to have nothing like me. Yes, they will. You know, yes, they will. They're going to have something like you. They're going to have another person, another trial, another test. Might even have another baby somewhere, okay? They might even have another baby somewhere. The World card, what's above the World card? Thank you so much. The Six of Pentacles. They could have another child. They could even be in your face 666. You could be seeing 666 or, 656 is significant. This person could have another child, another family dynamic that they are more so giving more attention and time to, and you feel like, well, if I'm not, oh, this is spiritual narcissist. If I'm not in a relationship with this person, then they're not going to take care of me or they're not going to help me out or anything. 656. Let's see what the angel number is today. 656 is a message from your spirit guides, letting you know that no matter what you do, you will be protected in the spiritual world and physically. It's okay to want freedom and stability at the same time. This is your world and you are the main character of your story. This is right on point for my, right on time. I said right on point. Right on point for my Capricorns, okay? Right on point for my Capricorns. You are the main character. If somebody didn't make you the main character, guess what? You got to go ahead and let them go. You're always provided for, spiritually and physically. All right? All right, Cappies? You always provided for it. Everything that glitters. So just because, you know, I really feel a heartbreak in this energy that's happening here. I feel as if, you know, I don't feel you valuing yourself, really. To be honest, I don't feel you valuing yourself. Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles for Cap. Look at that. The King of Wands in reverse. I don't feel you valuing yourself. And then the High Priestess in reverse. Spiritually, you also are not valuing yourself. Because you may be lowering your vibration to kind of relate to the person that they cheated on you with. Right? That person know that they was in a relationship. Right? And now they're in a relationship with that person. And you could be sleeping with this person on the side. Now you're in the wrong. Be mad that I said that, but now you're on the wrong. God has better plans for you. I'm not going to stick on that message too long. All right, Cap, we done with it. God has better plans with you. Don't become somebody's side bitch. You become a spiritual narcissist. You become the spiritual narcissist, okay? You let that person turn you into a spiritual narcissist. How dare you, Cap? Be better. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. Oh my goodness, we almost through it. We almost through it. Aquarius, Aquarius. All right, here we go. Ten of Pentacles. Before I get to Aquarius, Ten of Pentacles was down there on the ground, okay, Cap? Ten of Pentacles, baby. I'm telling you right now, whatever it is that that you look, your kids' new stepdaddy or stepmama, they gonna be abundantly sure of you, okay? You're getting better. You're getting better. Let go of those narcissistic ass ways, whether it be you or that person. All right, Ten of Pentacles was down there on the floor. That means this is happening in the spiritual realm. It's already done. It's already done. This is over. Let it go. All right, clear. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, north node, could be south node energy, depending on where you are in life. And Saturn and Uranus, okay, if you on the Western astrology, Uranus is activated. And then 11th house is activated, okay? So take what resonates and leave what does not. All right, so what is the energy for my Aquarius babies? I think Spirit is like, it's time for everybody to go take a nap, okay? Look at that, okay? The nap, like she is just cuddling all of us, okay? Aquarius, time for a nap. Time for a nap. 6th house is activated. The phase, the stars, your own energy, okay? The star energy is being activated. And then mending and come to the edge. I'm going to keep all 4 of those, okay? For you Aquarius. All right, come to the edge, mending. This is your time to shine. But before you do all of that, the first thing you need to do is you need to rest, okay? Things could be getting ready to take off. Things could be getting ready to take off. There is a friendship or a relationship that has repaired itself, and it's time that you take a leap out on faith with this person. It could be a Sagittarius or it could be a Libra. All right, it could be a Sagittarius or a Libra. Whatever is for you has already been written in the stars, Aquarius. You could have recently been in contact with a Libra or a Sagittarius that has helped you heal from some narcissistic ass relationship or either a narcissistic ass situation. All right. They probably helped you find a new job where your last job probably wasn't making you happy. Okay. This person has a lot of connections for you so that you can have better. Okay. But Aquarius, partnership is being highlighted here. Partnership is being highlighted here. Where you want to like kind of escape and go be by yourself and do stuff by yourself or whatnot. Spirit is highlighting that abundance is in partnership. Okay, thank you so much. Your star energy is highlighted in partnership. Look at that. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse. This is definitely you not doing it alone. Okay, this is you, you know, stop overworking yourself, thinking that you have to co-create by yourself, thinking that you have to, I got to do every motherfucking thing. I got to do everything. Kind of, I don't know what that's called. When you, the Aquarius Mars in me wants to say, when you give out orders, but that's not what it is. Delegate tasks. Delegate tasks. That's what it is. Delegate tasks. Okay. So you need to not you need to your sun sign, right? Your sun sign could be a Aries or it could be a Virgo, where you kind of want to be in charge of everything and you kind of want to dictate shit. Spirit is kind of speaking up and saying, no, King of Cups, you kind of need to work with other people. Maybe just relax and delegate some tasks, okay? Intuitively, you already know who these people are. You know the people that are around you that you could trust. It could be an empress that's in your life. It could be a wife or a girlfriend or a baby mama, okay? Or just a strong feminine that's in your life that has ideas. They have, you know, maybe they intuitively drop some gems on you and you just like, you know what? In order for us to be successful, I'm going to have to trust your star energy. Okay, the star energy that's in you, the energy that I have instilled in you. Okay, Aquarius, you could be the divine mother where you need to comfort those that are around you. You need to comfort the other female energies that are around you, the other intuitive people that are around you, okay? Some of y'all have the same dreams and goals as, oh, my ears just started ringing. Okay, some of y'all have the same dreams and goals as the people that are around you. Now, you have not always trusted these people. I'm really getting that you don't trust these people, right? But Spirit is saying that I have made it so that what you have to offer, you're going to be abundant, and so are those people that are around you. You don't have to carry the load your damn self, okay? You can have strong Sagittarius Saturn placement. Listen to that Sagittarius reading. All right, listen to that Sagittarius reading. What's this Ace of Pentacles? Thank you so much, Spirit. The Chariot. The Chariot in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. There's something about abandonment, mother wound. Okay, maybe you don't have a close relationship with your mother or a close relationship to the females that, you know, have been mother figures, and you don't trust people. You know, maybe you don't trust your baby mama. Maybe you don't trust your sister. All right. Thank you so much. What's this Nine of Pentacles? What's the Nine of Pentacles? Thank you so much. The Emperor in reverse. You might not trust yourself or that masculine energy that's in you. Okay. There's been a lot of procrastination. Why? The Death card in reverse. Because you keep replaying old cycles. You can have a strong Scorpio in your chart as well. You could be a Scorpio. King of Swords at the bottom of the day. Is you definitely need to trust yourself. Okay. You could be a strong Scorpio Mars, or either your 8th house has your Aquarius placement. So you be ready to just end these motherfucking relationships. And this, like, when Spirit tells you to do something, you're totally rebelling against it. You're like, nah, I'm over and done with that. I gave a motherfucker a chance already. Okay, and they ain't come through, or I just don't see them. Somebody is very abundant around you, though. They've been proving it in other ways. Not for you to see, literally, but somebody around you is abundant. And I just feel like, you know, your sun sign is blocking out all that shit. All right, what's that Three of Wands in reverse? What's that Three of Wands in reverse with mending? Just get over it, okay? Just get over it. Whatever it is, just get over it, all right? This isn't about confrontation. You could be getting into it with somebody pretty soon or whatnot, but it's like a passionate, heated debate. It's a passionate, heated debate. But I'm not talking about what I was talking about in Cancer energy either, where y'all argue and fight and then y'all have sex. I'm not talking about that. It's not that type of relationship here that I'm seeing. Okay? This is just like, you have an idea on how things should be done. This person have an idea on how things should be done. And I really am seeing, like, you know, y'all need to kind of work together. Y'all need to kind of work together. What is this energy? What's the overall energy? Give me that. Look at that. Y'all need to work together. That's a Leo Saturn. Give me with that Leo Saturn. Leo Saturn, Aries, King of Pentacles. If you fight with this motherfucker, you're going to continue to miss out. All right? You might be the spiritual narcissist as well, too. If you fight with this motherfucker, you're going to continue to miss out. And that's kind of what's blocking your finances. I always say success comes with partnership. That applies to you, too, Aquarius. That felt very Aquarius rising, like Aquarius first house. That felt, y'all might not just have Aquarius rising. Y'all can have something else. Aquarius rising, Mars, and all that other stuff sitting there. Clear? Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Y'all don't forget to like the video. All right, clear? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Could be your South Node energy as well. 12th house is activated. Make sure y'all listen for all y'all placements. Your energy could be showing up in other placements that are activated for you, not necessarily just your sun. I would be looking at my moon and my rising sign more than anything, to be honest. I would be looking at my moon and my rising sign. If you don't feel as if the energy resonates with you, look at the previous sign and see how it, you know, fits your situation when it comes to dealing with this energy of the Divine Mother and the narcissist really like releasing you and you finding your true destiny. Okay. All right. So Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What is the energy for my Pisces? Soulmates. Soulmates. Serendipity. All right. Pisces, let me find out you happy. Let me find out you finally happy. Okay? You've come in contact with a soulmate. Okay? Fifth house is activated. You could be finding your soulmate in a archangel. Okay? You could really be finding your soulmate in a archangel. You've been doing some type of chanting or meditation or some type of your fifth house is activated like a motherfucker, right? You've been chanting in your sleep. You have been doing mantras or affirmations of some sort in your sleep. You have been saying some type of prayer. Some type of high vibrational power has come over you. I can't even pull another card right now. This is not an ancestor. This is something that is on a different worldly energy than an ancestor. This really feels like this is a principality. Like what you have to do is bigger than something generational. Okay? Principalities, they help a whole overall collective of a community, right? I feel as if you've been doing something that is going to help a whole community. You could be getting ready to expand out. Whatever it is, it's like, baby, I got the key and I unlocked this door. Okay, I unlocked this door. I am totally walking into this new energy. Okay, let me find out this is what you've been waiting on. Okay, 4-leaf clover. You just feel very lucky. All right, somebody could have recently hit the lottery or something. TikTok. TikTok is in reverse. TikTok is in reverse. You've been missing your alarms. You've been missing your alarms, sleeping through your alarms. All right, soulmate. Thank you so much, Divine. Look at that. First card out is Ace of Cups. Love. Love. Your intuition is heightened. This is your energy. This is your energy right there. Spirit is pouring back into you as you pour into a community, okay? I just feel as if, like, when you enter into a certain portal, I don't know, these narcissists can't touch you though, Pisces, okay? These narcissists, whatever this energy is, it's almost as if you can't be touched, okay? When you enter into a certain portal, this could be a dream state, but there's a portal that you are going through and it's taking you to a whole nother world. It's taking you to a whole nother world. Thank you so much. It feels very good here. All right, thank you so much. Look at that, the Page of Wands. It feels very good here. So you're definitely, and then the Knight of Swords. Your fire energy is activated and something is coming in super fast for you. Okay? Love is coming in super fast for you. You feel very lucky with what you have been creating. And I feel like now is the time for you to get out there and really share with a collective. Okay? The Seven of Pentacles, Taurus, Saturn. Thank you so much. And the Ace of Swords. It's time for you to get out there and share it with a community. All right. Spirit is telling you that they have crowned you. All right. You've received some type of upgrade. Thank you so much. Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands. Look at that. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You might not have the finances to do what it is that you want to do right now. But if you go out and branch out, you're going to be gifted something. I know you are. Okay. Don't worry about finances. You ain't never worried about that shit before. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Thank you so much. You ain't never worried about them bills before. The Hierophant in reverse. You ain't never worried about them contracts that you broken. Are you in contract with something? You feel tied to something? There's a job that's holding you back. You scared to quit? That's where your spiritual narcissist is. It's at your job. This could be a boss or a co-worker or something like that. This is somebody that's literally holding up your funds. You put in for a raise. You didn't get it because you ain't supposed to be there. This is making you think. When you there, you daydreaming about being somewhere else. This is making you think. This is making you creative as well because you like, you know what? I could be doing this, this, and this, and this, and this. I feel as if you have come up with 100 other ways to make money. Now it's time for you to put one of them on wax. Okay? Put one of them on wax. It's going to be a very lucky time for you. Give me this 10 of Cups in reverse. Spirit, one of those cards to flip. Okay, give me this 10 of Cups in reverse. You could be going through, damn, you could be going through, I don't feel like you care though. I mean, care is not the proper word. You care, you tried, it didn't work. You cared, you tried, it didn't work. Now you're just like, I'm about to go off with the sunset. You cared, you tried, it didn't work. It's time to give up certain things that's been holding you back, right? The job, the relationship, a contract of some sort, marriage is a contract. Let that shit go, okay? I just feel as if your own energy is being blocked. Like true love is being blocked, okay? There's a Knight of Swords that wants to give you happiness and not have you working. You kind of just want to be in your garden too, okay? There's something that's, I don't really wish divorce on anybody unless, you know, unless it's granted. Like, if this person isn't spiritually growing with you with the Hierophant in reverse, you could be married to a Taurus or you could be married to a Virgo or Aries. If this person isn't physically growing with you and holding you back spiritually, it's just time that you kind of moved on for something else, okay? 5 of Cups. It's time that you moved on, okay? Three things is knocked over in front of you, but you got 2 things standing up behind you. Grab your 2 motherfucking cups and get your ass the fuck on. Okay, these 3 cups that's knocked over, it's nothing you can do about that. That's fucking spilled milk. What you gonna do? You gonna wind that motherfucking milk up in the sand? And you gonna be like, I'm about to drink some sandy ass milk. No, bitch, grab your motherfucking cups, pick your head up, and go on about your motherfucking business. Okay? Right after the 5 of Cups is the motherfucking 6 of Cups. Alright? Where divine pours back into you. Where your ancestor gives back to you. Stop worrying about the cups that spilled over in front of you. That motherfucking job, knocked over. You ain't happy there. That relationship, knocked over. You ain't happy there. Even just whatever it is that you have been doing that is wasting your motherfucking energy and time, that shit is knocked over. It's exposed. It's exposed to the dirt, the muddy waters. It's exposed. All right? Ace of Swords. You don't really need to be saying too much of nothing. Fool. You need to take a leap out on faith on yourself, okay? Pisces, your Aquarius energy is activated as well. So your Pisces energy could be retrograding in your chart. You got a couple cards that's flipped over in here, okay? Somebody definitely wants attention, all right? It could be a king of wands, all right? Somebody definitely wants your attention. They definitely want to wake you up from this dream state, this meditative state that you have literally put yourself in so that you can heal. They want to come and disturb your motherfucking peace. All right? This could be, I really am getting like a relationship that is a situationship that is disturbing your peace of some sort. Okay? What's this Fool card with the 4 of Swords? The Divine Mother is speaking to you, and she's saying that I have abundance for you outside of all of this that you are experiencing. Do you want it? All right? You want that farm? Only way you're going to get it is if you take certain energies out of your, out of your way. Because she not going to bless you while motherfuckers is still over here stealing milk from your motherfucking cows. She's not going to keep blessing you for motherfuckers to keep taking from you. Like at the end of the day, I know I'd be like, the Divine Mother is going to bless us regardless. She woke you up this morning and allowed you to breathe in these people motherfucking face. That's blessing enough. And you just sitting there and you like, you know what? I thank God for my breath today. That's good. That's good. But you can have more. All right, Pisces? You can definitely have more. I'm going to get one more. One more for your ass. All right, one more. King of Cups. All right? Listen to your intuition. That King of Cups is blocking your intuition. That King of Cups in reverse is blocking your intuition, okay? They might just be trying to pour their milk into you. Y'all know what I mean. All right, clear, Pisces. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, North Node. Could be South Node, depending on where you are in life. Saturn is activated. First house is activated. I'm not activating Mars. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Calm y'all little hot asses down. Post water. All right, thank you so much, because the Divine Mother said that you have been poisoned. It's time that you allow her to cuddle you, okay? Mars energy is not activated, Aries. You are the baby. You are the baby. Be the baby, okay? Stop trying to be the boss and you are the baby, okay? Get rocked to sleep. Take your ass to sleep. Somebody got to talk to y'all like that. All right. Aries, community in reverse. 8th house is activated. Treasure Island in reverse. 9th house is activated. Scorpio, Sag. Lakshmi is talking. Why? Why do you keep doing certain things? 4th house is activated. You're trying to figure out why. All right. You could be trying to figure out why the Divine Mother has not set something in motion. Why the Divine Mother has not set something in motion. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me take somebody and tell them I'm on the way. All right. All right. I'm a Sagittarius. When I say I'm on the way, it's 40 minutes from now. She know me. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So let me go turn my machine back on, though. My husband turned the machine off. Baby, you turned the machine off? I should put some Gatorade in there too. Frozen Gatorade. Stop it. Because on the way is insane. Especially because I'm going next door. Okay? On the way is insane. She is next door. Okay. It's okay. I'm going to be over there all night anyway. Okay. Thank you so much. Clear. So you have community, Aries, Treasure Island in reverse, and why, okay? You've been trying to figure out things in your, I was going to say Akashic Records, right? I was going to say Akashic Records, but I'm going to pull to clarify that because I don't, oh my God, this power is going to shut off. We about to flood. No, y'all not. Y'all ain't about to flood. Not you. Not my Lori place. Okay? Okay, Divine? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 girl. It might flood all up and down around. And I wish everybody to be safe. Wherever you are, right? I know where you are, but everywhere you are, I wish everybody to be safe. But not you, baby. You ain't flooding. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hey, and when the power go out, that's sign. Okay, my power just went out the other morning too. I just woke up and was like, oh, okay, yeah. No work for us. No work for us. Let me chill. Let me relax. Okay, clear. All right, community. All right, Aries. Damn, Lovers in reverse and 3 of Wands. Let me tell y'all what I was gonna say for this this why. I was gonna say who was minding somebody else's Akashic records. I don't see that you are in your Akashic records. I actually see that you could be kind of spiritually spying into someone else's record, right, Aries? Maybe it is a lover's, or maybe a lover is spiritually spying into your record, but I really feel as if this is the Aries sun. This is somebody with an Aries sun that's spying on a either Scorpio or a Gemini, or somebody that has a Gemini Venus. Maybe you have a Gemini Venus. Okay? You could be spying on Aries. You could be spying on a community of people, meaning that you are looking into you're energetically putting your mind's eye onto something that it does not belong on. Okay? Treasure Island. And I said Lakshmi was speaking. She's definitely speaking. This spiritual narcissist that you've been involved with has blocked some type of, or taken some type of abundance from you, right, Aries? They've taken some type of abundance from you. What's Treasure Island in reverse? Thank you so much, Spirit. The 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups. Yeah, somebody's definitely in the Chariot. So you could be seeing 737. Let me read what the angel number for 737 is. $737 is a message from your spirit guides calling for you to protect your creative freedom at this time. Okay. Protect your creative freedom. You have a particular approach to manifesting your desires through your work, and someone may be trying to alter your perception. Look at that. Alter your perception of what you are doing and how. Keep following your purpose. Okay. So somebody could be trying to alter your perception on how to manifest something. Keep doing what you're doing. So they're trying to figure out, how did you get some type of abundance? But I did get spiritually spying. I got that somebody, it could be another Aries that, or somebody that has a strong Aries placement that could be spiritually spying on you. Okay. This man, they're getting caught by your ancestors, or your or an angel that you work with. Okay, an angel that you work with, that you strongly work with. This could be Archangel Michael, or this could be, crazy enough, a lot of people, I don't hear this a lot, but this could be Archangel Metatron, right? He may be coming up in like your dream state, or either like in your work that you're doing at home, and then you could be going to somebody else's house, right? And you could just start noticing, like, you know, like noticing like certain things. Somebody is spying though. Somebody is spying. You're either finding out that somebody is looking into your records. Let me get deeper into that why. What's the why? You're finding out that somebody is looking deeper into your records. Yeah, somebody's spiritually spying. Okay, Pisces, the Hangman in reverse. And then the 4 of Swords. They're using you. They're spying in your dream state. Okay. There's the spiritual narcissist that's tapping into your dream state. If you start dreaming of a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio or Virgo, you need to pay attention to what it is that they're looking at. Because whatever they're looking at, they may want to try to manipulate the energy to kind of fit what they want it to be. Hey, Nas. Oh, I like those shoes. They could be trying to manipulate what it is that you're doing for them so that it can fit what they want it to be, okay? Somebody could be coming to you. Somebody in the community could be coming to you and asking you, hey, can you give me a money ritual? Look at that. The 2 of Pentacles with the 6 of Wands. They're going to ask you, can you give them a money ritual? When you when you meditated on whether or not you should do this, you may have gotten a no from your ancestors or your spirit guides, right? And this spiritual narcissist is like, nah, you got to do this for me because I need to do this or I need to do that. And your intuition first pointed you to the word no. And then what you did was you questioned divine on, why can't I do this? Why don't I have permission to do this? One, because you're going to catch this person karma, a part of this person karma. So you're just not supposed to do it, okay? You need to kind of ask, if you are Aries, you need to kind of ask somebody like, why can't you do this ritual yourself? Why are you trying to book me to do it? You know, why can't you, they gonna be like, because I know you know how to do it. Yeah, you're abundant. My ears just started ringing. Yeah, you are abundant. And you do know how to manifest money for others or whatever the case is. But when we book certain clients, right, that you look at them and they're spiritually poor. Thank you. You look at them and they're spiritually poor. Treasure Island in reverse. You know that this person don't really do no meditation. They don't really tap into spiritual work. And they just want to be looking at your gifts, your abundance, right? You have a strong Virgo placement. Or you have a spirit guide. You can have Virgo, Venus. All right, Treasure Island. Give me more on Treasure Island. Look at that. The Two of Swords, Libra. Yeah, somebody's definitely getting cut off from being able to manifest with you, for you, and by you. Okay? You want to be very careful with that because this spiritual narcissist could be trying to attach to you, and you being the daughter that you are, your spirit guides don't allow you just to work and be friends with anybody, okay? Your spirit guide could be a Virgo sun or a Gemini sun. You can have a child that is a Virgo or a Gemini. All right, the Five of Pentacles, yeah. Even your children don't like this person. All right, pay attention to the people, the spiritual narcissists that are trying to work with you within the community, okay? Pay attention to that because those are the people that's blocking your finances. They keep trying to have you do a lot of financial work, or they could be trying to buy you Treasure Island in reverse. They could be trying to buy something for you, and you're like, oh yeah, I could accept this gift. No, you can't. That was payment for you to do something for them. All right? And Spirit already told you why you can't work with this person. I don't know why I got to keep, repeating that. Because you are a baby. You are a baby. It's time that Spirit take care of you and you don't take care of motherfuckers, okay? The poison that you already swallowed, Spirit is helping you get rid of it. You get what I'm saying? Like they helping you get over something over here. Don't let that energy attach to another person in the community that you want to work with or that want to work with you. Spirits jump. They jump, all right? You need to read your own Akasha record. You need to see how this spirit is showing up in multiple people in your generations before you. You are the baby, Aries. You're the baby. Multiple generations, multiple brothers and sisters, multiple people in your community, okay? There's somebody, maybe there's a Scorpio that's in your life or a Cancer that's in your life that has already been affected by this spirit, that's already been spelled by this spirit. You get what I'm saying? And now that it has attached to somebody that you know, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this King of Swords in reverse, this Queen of Swords in reverse. All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to call her back. Okay. So this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right. Finances, the way that you talk, and your actions. The Knight of Wands. Okay. It could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. They want to offer you something. They want to offer you something. This spiritual narcissist has offered it already to 3 generations before you. Okay? Cancer moon. Your mother could be a Cancer. Okay? Or your mother has a strong Cancer placement where she take in motherfucking strays. People from the community. Okay? You don't want to be that person. You don't want to be like your mom. Okay? You don't want to be like your mom. Woo! Libra house is activated strongly. You can have Cancer in the 7th house. Look at that. The 8 of Swords. All right. You know what's crazy about this energy, right? What's crazy about this energy, this 8 of Swords energy, right? Is that when you can scream out for help, you don't. You don't. You just stay quiet. Okay? You like, if I scream out for help, this fucking bird is going to start pecking on me. No, it's not. It's going to fly away. It's going to fly away. This is that spy energy right here. This motherfucking black bird right here, that's on your throat chakra, that's on your mind chakra, your crown chakra, that's on your root chakra, your feet chakra. Like, first of all, why the fuck are you outside barefoot? Okay? In this little bitty ass dress. All right? Why you outside barefoot in this little bitty ass dress? This must have been somebody that knew you. This must be somebody that knew you, that found you in a vulnerable state and tied your ass up. You were too trusting. You were too trusting. You let the witch spell you. Why? 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 Because you a baby. Alright. Alright, no more. You better not. Okay, all right, Taurus, sun, moon, rising, north node. Could be your south node energy depending on where you are in life. Oh, did I already do Taurus? I think I started at Taurus. I might have started at Taurus. So we are going to end it there, okay? So, yes. All right, we are going to end it there. I'm going to do one more thing, right? That I pulled these cards out for a reason. This is an overall message for all 12 zodiacs. All right. We are talking about the narcissist and how they are going to be a spiritual narcissist and how they are going to be upset that you are now working with the good side. Okay. Let's agitate the spiritual narcissist just a little bit more, okay? Let's see them, Divine. Let's see them. Let me see them. This could be a relationship. Somebody that's in a relationship. All right? This could be your partner. This is somebody that may have ghosted you, okay? Trying to reach out to you or whatnot. They didn't give you any answers before. They're really not going to give you any answers now. Okay? This could be, somebody could be in jail. Don't want to say that. Somebody could be in jail and, you know, they probably was in lockdown and then they person just, you know, disappeared somewhere. That's a spiritual narcissist as well. This is the ending of that relationship. This could be a Scorpio. The death card is coming out. Let's see them. This is the extraterrestrial being. Be careful about working with alien motherfuckers. Okay? And I use motherfuckers to a... Listen. People that just are weird. Okay? These are weird energy. Be careful about taking gifts. Remember I just said that for Aries? Like, be careful about taking gifts. Okay? Somebody could be wanting to date you. They've already shown narcissistic signs. Okay? Or they could just be wanting to have sex with you and don't even want to date you. Alright? Party. Somebody could be overdosing and drinking or getting high or whatever the case is, right? You might need to clean your system. And you need to be careful of who you're drinking with. Somebody could be trying to put something in your drink or either trick you into being... That's crazy what I see in that picture. They could be trying to trick you into a contract while you're under influence. You want to be careful about the certain contracts. Look, a cult. Somebody could be trying to trick you into joining their cult while you are under the influence, okay? They could be saying, okay, I want to date you, or hey, I want to gift you with something, or whatever the case is. Greed. They just want your energy. They want your power. They want your gold. Gold is the only element that is not cursed. Maa Lakshmi. Okay? Gold is the only element that's not cursed. It has no curses up on it. Every country wants gold. Rolled in reverse. Somebody could be trying to do some type of spell work over your... Oh, and then fraudulent. Somebody could be stealing from you. Okay? Somebody could have stole some money from you. Wrote a check in your name. Don't forget that, okay? And then road in reverse. Leave my car alone, okay? Leave our cars alone. Not my car, because I ain't got no car. Leave our cars alone. Or they could be trying to block roads in your life, like actual roads, like spiritual roads, okay? So, y'all, I love you guys. This is your message. We zoomed through all 12 signs. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted, okay? I got to go do some handy-dandy work and put in that time, okay? I love you guys. Thank you, Amazing Grace and Lori, for always being here, being my moderators. If y'all ever need me, page me, beat me. We are Kim Possibles, okay? Intuitive moms, intuitive gods. I love y'all. I love each and every one of y'all that has joined, that liked the video, that supports me and the collective and our healing garden energy. Yeah. So don't forget to like the video, share with somebody that, you know, could use this energy or this, you know, message. I heard plenty that resonated with my own chart. There we go. Right there. Okay. I heard plenty that resonated with my own chart. I'm like, I'm going to listen to this back while I am cleaning up. Okay. Because sometimes when I be in a zone, I don't be remember shit. I'm going to clear this energy up off of me. And then I'm going to go listen. I'm going to take notes. And I might come with another download. Because that's how it works. When you are a intuitive healer. She said I ran. Oh my goodness. Walk on back, baby. Walk on back. Right? Listen. When you are a intuitive reader and healer, that's kind of what happens. You know, you listen back to messages that you have shared with the collective. Because we are all on this spiritual journey. And you get more downloads. If you listen back to your own messages. So don't look for something outside yourself. Look for something within. Because at the end of the day, we all are healing. I just shared one of Amazing Grace readings that I was listening to while I was showering. I was watching my my malas as I was in the shower. And I was listening to one of her readings. And I'm just like, I shared it on my community tab, so y'all be sure to check it out. I never really listened to somebody's reading thoroughly. I skimmed through. She was saying something. I played it all the way back, and I listened to it. And I was like, this is my story. This is her story. This is their story. This is his story. This is a collective healing garden. And the more that y'all realize that this is not something that I created, but this is something that we created as a collective, the more people are going to want to come. I don't care what your gender is. I don't care what your race is. I don't care what pantheon you in. All I know is that we are all Divine Mother's children. And we have a job to do. And we have a collective to heal while we are healing our motherfucking selves. Okay? And y'all can say, you know, that I'm stealing, I'm copying, I'm doing whatever. But before, when I was listening to her, it reminded me that something that I said before. I said that I was not going to listen to anybody's reading. I wasn't going to listen to anybody, you know, I wasn't going to be on anybody's channel or anything. And I realized that I haven't been supporting people that genuinely deserve support. Okay? I realized that as I have been attacked and accused of doing things that I know that I'm not doing. So I want to do better with helping people. And in the midst of that, I also wrote on my community tab because, you know, I'm having my thing that I'm not going to address it too much in the video, but I'm going to address it on the community tab more because that's where y'all reading. Y'all ain't got no choice but to read what I'm saying. Y'all can trample over these messages all you want, but you gonna read these texts when I edit you, right? When I put that edit button on you. Like, what do you want over here? You know, what is it that you want over here? I'm not stealing. I'm not taking from nobody. These are intuitive messages. They come from the cards. They come from God. And at the end of the day, we all need a healing. And I haven't been supporting my community exactly like I should. I don't care what nobody say about me in the future. I know that I am doing the Divine Mother work. I have tried to get off this internet so many times. And the fact that my Twitter My new Twitter get closed down and the only one that's working is IntuitiveMom, tells me that I'm right where I'm supposed to be. So don't let another human stop you from being where you are in your destiny. Don't let them write your destiny. Don't let me write your destiny. I don't want to write your destiny. I'm not going to tell you like this is what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be doing that. You're going to find it when you come over here to Jupiter Occult. I expand and I expose and I am nothing but the truth. I am the light. I am a light worker and I'm going to guide other light workers into being who they are. I am a girl and I'm a man. Okay? I don't care what it is. Y'all can be mad at me that I'm doing it. Y'all can accuse me or whatever it is that y'all want to accuse me. But I don't give a fuck. It's not going to shut me up. Because at the end of the day, I went through a hell and high water to be where the fuck I am. Okay? And I have had multiple deaths occur in my life. And multiple ego deaths that ain't a bitch or a nigga gonna take shit else from me. Nothing. And y'all can be mad. But you know what? I love y'all too. Okay? And because of this, for the spiritual benefit of all, no one who has the same goal shall be upset that people are benefiting. Nobody. This is nobody. 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 Do your work. Clear your own karma. Talk to your deities. Build you a God altar. Put them hoodoo altars away. They are not helping y'all. They are not helping y'all. They keeping y'all in muddy waters. Okay? Build you an ancestor altar. You say you bow to your ancestors. You say you rock with your ancestors. You want to do ancestral veneration. Start with one outside. Put one in your house. However it be. But do your own work. Do your own work. Do your own work. You got to do it. I'm not going to do it for you. You can't book me to do it. All you can do is book me for spiritual consultations. That's it. First 15 minutes free. Okay? After that, I got to charge because then you working my motherfucking nerves. Be mad. I'm a mom. All right. I love y'all and I got to go do something else that's positive and that benefits my Saturn placement, aka community work, helping somebody. All right? I love y'all. All right? I love all of y'all and that's really the truth. So have a good day. All right? Be cute. Have fun. Right? I am going to try to find joy in it. I'm going to listen back to my readings and laugh at myself. Okay? Bye, y'all. It's so hard to say goodbye, but I gotta go.